Christmas, I guess. We're going to do a live stream, obviously. And I'm going to show you some of my favorites in hair care, skincare, and makeup for 2020. And we're also going to have a bottle of wine while we're at it. I have no makeup on, and I'll explain why and that in a second. Got my glass of wine, so cheers to all of you. And tonight's wine is Baron Philippe de Rothschild. It's a Medoc from 1998. That's the brand right there. I know, 1998, long time ago. Hello, Miss Rosie. I have contacts in, so I'm hoping I can read this crap. Grab a drink, doll. Hello, Deborah. I'll start in a minute. I just need a drink. Let a couple of you ladies jump on. How's everyone doing? Hanging in, I hope. I sent Greg off to Vermont. So got a nice little weekend to myself. Yeah, Rosie, I know. It's so damn tough. Not breaking anything yet. Not that I know of. Hey, Robin. No, there's nothing to break. It just there's only a couple fails. I have very few fails, and two new palettes that I just did like in one of the lives last week. They both sucked, and a couple lippies. But other than that, I didn't like grab like everything. You know, it's like okay, like I like say Sol de Janeiro. I'm not gonna grab everything from Sol de Janeiro to show you. You know what I mean? Like that. Even the makeup, I'd grab like one palette. Some of the stuff I hope is from this year. I tried to go through my phone. What's up? We'll get to that, Carrie. Relax. Relax, girl. One thing at a time. I don't know where I put the stuff that sucked. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Kitty cat's knocking down the lights. Not that it's on, but hold on. Indy Blue, I know that's you. Oh my God, you're stuck. Okay, go. You're getting your nails cut later. Trash the house. Okay. It's the fun with live. My fucking life at this point. Okay, I got you, Carrie. I did turn down, like I covered one of the lights here, just trying to make it a little more, not that it's really bright in here ever, but I'm drinking, I got my contacts in, I ain't in the mood to be blinded by the light, you know what I mean? All right. The reason I have no makeup on is last night I did the Glow Skin Beauty little peel thing here. This was in the Mystery Trend Mood box, but they did do a whole box with this brand. So I was a good girl, followed the instructions, you know, perfectly. I even like kept all the stuff to kind of give. This set is $75, so I'm like, I took before pictures and all that just to see what happens because it's. I'm not thinking it's going to be $75. I even kept the damn tissues that I wiped off the crap with. They do give you a brush to apply one of the products, which is good. I did use their cute little headband. Okay, this is the cup of stuff that you use with the brush. And there are two other items that there's plenty of to still use, which is actually like this and maybe a little bit of those packets. So one of the first things you had to do was Use a packet of the, and it was just one of these little packs. The glycolic resurfacing cleanser. So you washed your face first with this. And I did this. I put this stuff all down my neck too and on my whole chest area. So you started with that. Then you went in with a 2x2 gauze pad, and they gave you 2 of them. So you used like half of this bottle here, which is called Hydra Bright Pro 5 Liquid Exfoliant. It's an AHA, PHA brightening, whitening treatment. So it's like you did the first cotton pad, wiped it all over everywhere, and then you let it dry for like 30 seconds, whatever. Then you go with the second pad, use up the rest of the bottle, and repeat that right on top and let that dry. I was like, okay. Then this is one I do have extra of, which I can use probably whenever. I can probably put it on right now. You apply the Renew Serum, which is this little thing right here. You do get a decent amount in here. There's 15 mils of product to the entire face. And you'll oh, please tell me I didn't turn off the volume thing. Oh God. Sure, that's going to beep. I'll have to figure that out in a second. You just put a pea-size amount of this on and allow that to dry for 30 to 60 seconds. But there's multiple uses in this. I mean, if you only used a pea size and it's 15 mils, this is something I can definitely continue to use. So after that, then they want you to put on this barrier balm. And they give you 2 Q-tips. It was like, I really didn't need to use it, but I just put it around my whole eye area here, just so none of that acid would get in there. So I just did a little on a Q-tip and just kind of roundabout, and then it said around your lips. I was like, I don't give a shit. So I did put it just on the outer rim. And it said, if you want to put it on your nose, sensitive, especially people with sensitive skin. So I used a little bit of that. I got plenty of that left. Not that I'll ever need that again. Then you had to go in, and this is where you had to open up. This is your main little bottle of stuff here. The Retinol Plus C Peel Boost Professional. So you poured this in here, and this is bright yellow, like neon yellow. There's pictures on the phone, but I'm on the phone, so I can't show you the pictures. Then you applied that whole bottle with the brush. And then you just, and it said even in the instructions, you're like, oh, put some on the backs of your hands. So I'm like, all right, put some on the backs of my hands. And I did do it. Most people say if you have like sensitive skin, maybe don't do your neck. I'm like, hell no, I'm doing all of it. So I did neck, chest, and pretty ways down because there was a lot of liquid. Even though it's a tiny bottle that was only like half full, it's a liquid. A little goes a long way. You leave that on for 15 minutes. And then it says to go in with the tissues. And all I did was pat it off. So just like, where you're just pressing, no wiping, pressing. Oh, I did that, down my neck, did the backs of my hands, all that crap. Okay, so then you just leave that. It's like, don't put anything else on your face. Do not rub anything else, all that. It says you could have a subtle yellow cast. I took pictures. I didn't see the yellow cast because, like I said, this stuff was bright yellow. And so nothing else went on my face last night. Then this morning I used, it says cleanse your face the next morning with the Gentle Cream Cleanser, which again was just like another packet. These are hair clips, And I washed my face with that. And then they said, post-peel care tips. Do not vigorously rub the skin. Use mechanical scrubs or pick at the skin. Okay, I can do that. Do not exercise for 24 to 48 hours post-peel. Well, you don't have to ask me twice. Don't exercise because I don't exercise anyway. Plus, I got rid of Greg. I mean, I was like, I'm not doing. Well, last night I was going to go live, and then I got sucked into watching old Steven Seagal movies. So I watched Steven Seagal movies all night. I didn't watch anything Christmassy. No, didn't happen. Avoid heat, steam, humidity, especially directly to the face, and do not wax or use anything like that, of course. And it says apply sunscreen of SPF 30 or higher. So today the sun did finally come out because it just poured all day yesterday. And I put my sunscreen on regardless. So I slathered on extra sunscreen and managed to get some pics of the day. So yeah, I did this last night, and now we're going to wait a couple days, I guess, and see what happens. The only thing I've put on is I cleansed my face 2 hours ago, something like that. And this is the brush that they gave you to put the whole thing on with. I cleansed it, and then I didn't put any of my AHAs. I was gonna go like, what? Don't put on. I probably could have just used the cream they sent. I was like, you know what? Just I think I put the Glam Glow one on, like the mask that's hydrating, and just put that all over. So I'm a little red, but I'm hot and I'm drinking wine. Oh, who the hell knows? So this was last night's escapades, and it's like anything. I can have pretty much nothing happen, or I can have a face peel going. So I don't know. I'm just gonna give it a few days and see what happens. I'm not gonna put on any makeup. Obviously today, Saturday, and maybe not tomorrow. I don't know, but we'll see. All right, let's have some fun. I did half-ass make a list. I just went through my Instagram basically and was like, okay, what I post in January to now, because that's when the new stuff would be. Okay, I picked these up through Boxy Pop-Up. These are like goggles. After I put on my normal eye creams and all this at night, it lights up. It lights up different colors. So there's like 3 different colors, and you wear it for 10 minutes and it goes off. I started out, of course, probably doing it every night. And then like anything, it's every other night. And now it's sporadically, and I'm trying to get back into, Brenda, it takes 10 damn minutes. Slap some eye cream on, bam, pop these on. But these are from Skin Inc. I think they're called Bright Eyes. They're damn expensive, but when we got them through Boxy Pop-Up, I want to say between $50 and $80 maybe. So yeah, for a skincare kind of tool thing, very cool. A couple other oddballs. Blissy pillowcase, my holy grail. I could never sleep on another pillowcase. I looked up, I laughed when I did the review. I still got one I haven't used yet. But I love this friggin' pillowcases. They're just soft and so. Really, Blue? Stay away from the light. Kittens. But yeah, I love these Blissy pillowcases. They're expensive, but they're damn well worth it. And the only other thing I do now differently, especially with, I'm trying to keep like the hair from getting all over the pillowcases, but that's really not working, is I'm not a person who ever wears a ponytail, but I have one of the ponytail hold things that, you can wrap like a scrunchie, but it has this type of material, like a satin. And so now at night, I just put the one pony kind of, back on my head, because I sleep basically on my side or on my back. And I'm finding, I'm not having as much color get all over the place, but hey, it is what it is. We got the Blissy. I know it's a pillowcase. I'm crazy, but I love it. And I sleep a lot, like I said. I nap. Nod Pod. These were sent over. Nug sent me these in a package. Not the last package. They just sent me one before that. This is called the Weighted Blanket for Your Eyes. I'm like, okay, I'm down. Because I have the sleep mask, just the regular sleep mask you put on, little fun eyelashes on or whatever. But this is weighted. And the material has 2 separate sides. One side's more fluffier, so it's a little warmer. And then this side's smoother. And it's like a little cooler. But there's just like the bean kind of things in here. And you could definitely throw this in the fridge if you wanted to. I don't know about microwaving it. I've never microwaved it. Can you microwave it? Jersey cotton cool side. Flip over for the warm micro fleece. Okay. It's machine washable. Yes. You could definitely put it in the freezer. Yeah, I'm not sure about the heat part, but definitely the cooling part. So there is no, you just pop it through like a hole here. This is Nod Pod. So I slipped this through. Now the neat thing about this is there's 4 parts. So say you're a back sleeper, you could just put it on like this and have the 2 pods right here on your eye. You're done. But when I use it, I tend to start off sleeping on my side. So when I put it on, I put it so I have these 2 here. Then I could sleep on my side and the other 2 are over here. Because when I take naps, if I just lay down, that's how I stay for, if I take a 2-hour nap, I wake up in the same position. But it is not, that weighted feels kind of neat. I've never tried anything like that, and I like it, especially for the naps and all that. I've tried it sometimes at night, but night can be a little crazy. Yeah, this is Nod Pod. I have no idea what these cost. I'm going to say 30, 40 bucks, possibly. Not totally sure. Okay. Whew. I brought this one down from upstairs because I'm bringing this bottle. I'm about to show you. Favorite perfume. It's not new at all, but I use it practically every night. Michael Bublé, by invitation. This is my bottle from upstairs. As you can see, it's getting really empty. So I have a stack of them over here, which we'll do a perfume thing one of these days. And this is the bigger bottle. So this, the Michael Bublé, I spray on my pulse points at night, usually just out of my nightgown or something, not on my skin because I have all the skincare on. And I'll spray the pillows with it. And I don't know what it is about this perfume, but it's just calming to me. And I love it. And I have bottles upon bottles over there. I must have at least 6. Upstairs, I have 3 more. But sometimes these will be on like that Scentbird or Perfume Topia or whatever the hell they are. One time I caught these for like $13. And that's when I went berserk and bought like 6 of them. Because it was like great price. And this is definitely a perfume I use all the time. Otherwise, for the year, it would definitely be the Kayali from, here we go, Huda. These are gorgeous scents. They layer well, and they're all into layering. The sister Mona, she'll do all these things on Mona Katan. She'll tell you about layering scents and everything, but very nice perfume. And they didn't do that sale this year yet. They still could with 50, buy one, get one free. Yeah, so this is an every nighter, so this has got to go upstairs. So let me move a couple of these items out of the way because I don't want to step on them. Ah. Kitty cats, what are you doing? Okay. Ah. Did I miss anything here? Oh boy. Hello, Michelle. Well, thank your daughter for me. I love when all you ladies shoot the shit. Makes my night. Yeah, it was definitely a lot of steps, but I'm like, that little kit cost 75 bucks. So that's where I'm like, I got to see what the hell this is about. Hi, Riza. Hi, Andrea. A lot of ladies tonight. Okay, let's keep going. This is more of the skincare side because I just know I'm going to take this whole damn box and I'll go back upstairs. Like I said, I didn't grab everything from the brands. Main thing, sunscreen. Sunscreen. I probably have 4 of them upstairs. This is my Eve Lam one. She goes this way. And this one was in the Trend Mood box, I think, too. The Weightless Liquid Mineral Sunscreen from First Aid Beauty. This one has SPF 30. This one has SPF 50. I usually try to do SPF 50 or more. And I do like that Super Goop one. They make a really nice one too. Something's popping. Yeah, that peel thing, you have to do the shit, the way it says. That's why I'm laughing. I had all this stuff laid out on the counter, like the paperwork sitting there going, okay, step 1, step 2. Like, because at home, you're doing a peel? I mean, doing a foot peel is one thing. I just did that recently. My feet are finally done shredding that. That's my feet. I don't give a shit what happens. But my damn face, what if I'm like laughing. Greg's like, are you going to look like zombie face like your feet? I'm like, don't know. Guess we'll find out. But to me, after I did enough research on it, it's like a level 1 peel, which, like I said, I have pretty tough skin. I can make my own peel at home with papaya, pineapple, you could do your own fruit acid peel at the house. I've done it for years, actually using pumpkins, things like that. And you make your own mask with some honey and some oatmeal or whatever the hell, you go just all natural and put it on. And so this, to me, I'm not going to have any issues with it. I should be fine. But to me, if it doesn't really do anything, is it worth $75? Hell no. Absolutely not. All right, like I said, Sol de Janeiro, great products. I have the, the body butters, the lip thing. I didn't like, the only thing I didn't like of theirs was the shampoo, which I was surprised. It smells great, obviously, but my hair felt dry afterwards. But the conditioner was nice. So I'm like, I don't know if I'd buy that set again, but I would definitely still buy this and the original scented one. These two get used every day, regardless. Immediately after getting out of the shower or immediately after washing my face, Scandinavia. This is the post makeup recovery spray. So this is after I take off all my makeup or get out of the shower. I might blot my face once and then I blast this everywhere until I can get to the sun, to my skincare. So this is like first step. In makeup removal, this is the Scandinavia, the makeup remover spray. Now this, since if you see my Get Ready With Me, a lot of times if I have makeup coming down my whole chest and neck here, you're over a sink. Come on, you're trying to, get all this crap off you and all this. And you miss spots. So this, I just go like 2-3 spritzes. And then you could just take the washcloth and wipe off. And it'll take, I could spray my whole face with this and just wipe my makeup off. But I'm like, no, it's a little pricey. The smaller bottle, it's a 4 ounce. I want them to make this in an 8 ounce because I need this bigger. But I do, I have a backup. But this does just clear anything off of any residue that could be left that I missed, especially, like I said, washing my neck and my chest. So these two are every day, every time I have makeup on, basically. Even like today, all I wore was sunscreen and moisturizer. But I was going to come down here. I said, you know what? Let me wash my face, get that sunscreen off. And then I just put on, like I said, I'm pretty sure the Glam Glow, something like that. We'll see. What else we got here? Hair care. This is new. If you're blonde, or if you go totally blonde, not just like highlights, this could be for you. This is the Kerastase Blonde Absolute Serum Concentrate. And I have the 8-hour one too, the 8-hour nutritive. They sent me this. I've already posted about this. I'm on their PR, been on their PR for a while. I should have another box coming. It's probably stuck with all the rest of the damn mail. Even when they offered this to me, since it is made for blondes, I wrote the girl back immediately and said, I'm not technically blonde when I get my roots done, obviously. Total bleaching, normal years with going to the hairdresser. I said, my hair is technically blonde underneath the color. Should I use this? She goes, oh my God, absolutely, Brenda. Use it. Have at it. So I've used this several times. I've mixed between this and the nutritive. And you could put, this is more when I get out of the shower. I put it through my wet hair and I let my hair air dry. And the 8-hour nutritive is basically the same thing, but I could put that on dry hair too. I'm sure I could put this on dry hair too. This costs about $55, not gonna lie. Now Gina has more just highlights and things. She's not like a bleach blonde where she gets her whole head bleached, like full roots bleached out, all that. These fucking animals. It's the full moon. It is, hold on. Beauty. No, honey. You are the most adorable thing in the house. Get off of my fucking nails. She's obsessed with the fucking nail station lately. I don't get it. Probably should fucking start throwing nail polishes on the ground. Back to the hair. So I let Gina borrow this. It didn't wow her. She was like, it's nice, but she has more highlights. And Gina has a shit ton of hair. It's all hers. No weaves, no wigs, none of that shit. And she's got some long ass hair. She liked it, but for her, it may be just because she didn't have, she would do better with the 8-hour nutritive, which is just for generalized hair. Ting, well, ting, yeah. But yeah, Kerastase, I have the shampoos, conditioners. I purchased their products. I've done hauls on it. There's videos on it. Skincare, like I said, I didn't grab everything, just brands. Good Molecules, definitely. I got a linky thing down below. Most of these I do have links for. Oh well. But I've been using them for years. Good Molecules in general. Nug Beauty, just talked about them the other day. Now it's funny, everybody always wants skincare videos. I put up the Nug video. It has like 50 views. Then I feel like, Why is everybody even on Instagram, all this skincare videos, and nobody fucking watches them? So why waste my time filming skincare videos if nobody's going to watch it? I'm still going to do it. But it's just like aggravating when people ask for skincare videos and nobody fucking watches them. It was like, get ready with me. Everybody's like, get ready with me, get ready with me. I mean, people watch my get ready with me. And I thank all you ladies who do. But I'll hear people on other channels be like, nobody does get ready with me. I'm like, fucking hello, all the time. Holy shit. Another great brand, Hey Honey. I have some of their products. They're out of Colorado, I believe. And theirs is like honey based. So if you have bee allergies, fucking cats. Just always check the product ingredients and all that. And I think they even say that. Rhodile, I'm still going through all my Rhodile haul that I did from 2 years ago. This happens to be the Bee Venom Cleansing Balm. Great products, highly expensive, but I got them at a killer price at the show. So that was nothing to worry about there. Glow Recipe, love their products. This one's, I got one little goop back left in there to scoop the hell out. And I just got those sets in the Sephora haul. I'm back loving Glam Glow. I used them years ago, and then, all this stuff comes out. I'm always trying something. But since they just did that recent sale, I was like, yeah, I'm liking my Glam Glow products again. So having fun with that. Some of the shit I just grab minis. And here's like a mud mask from Nug. What else we got in here? Anything Tatcha. Bring it on. This is worth every dime. This is probably $38. You get 4 ounces of product. This is the rice wash. This is one of the newer ones. This, you literally use a pea-size amount. This is going to last over a damn year. I go, if I was on a skincare budget, this would definitely be a cleanser I would buy. Because you do use so little. The products always have just it's a light scent, but it's a nice scent. And it feels like, any of the products just feel like you're rubbing silk on your face. It's like, I don't know, it's a whole experience. I don't know, but love Tatcha. Purelisse, another brand I've been using for years. Jenny Yen, another woman-known brand. Love her. What I grabbed from upstairs, the Watermelon and Charcoal Purifying Cleanser. They have multiple products. I have a link and a code down below, 30% off. I don't think any other brand does 30% off. Belief. I have the Aqua Bomb, the Aqua Cream. This is the Aqua Bomb Aloe Vera Cream. I have their sprays, the watermelon sprays. Or is Belief? No, Belief's not the watermelon. That's Glow. You know what I mean? Belief. Good skincare. This I just got. I've been using this for about 2 weeks. I'm liking this. I just put a review on this too. Peace Out Skincare. The Retinol Eye Stick. So it has like lipstick tubing. And you can tell I've been using it. It's because when it came, it was filled to the top. And you do get, and I'll dig out whatever's in the bottom. But this is very simple to use. Now it's cold down here, so this is probably cool. You really just swipe it, like done. And I can at least. I could put this on my eyelids, which is shocking. I don't put any of my other retinols on my eyelids, never have. But this is gentle enough for me to do that. And, some people it says apply, use daily in the PM after cleansing. It's like an overnight kind of thing, which works. And then sometimes I still put a regular eye cream on and then put my little goggles on. When I do get ready with me, I don't give a shit. I'm lined. I have pores. I have all that. It's life. That's my face. It is what it is. No problem showing you that. All right, get these back in here. Got one more. That's a definite grail. Next week might be a little weird. I might have to film tomorrow a bunch for you guys. I forgot I'm getting my second shingles shot on Monday at noon. And I'm going to get it the same arm as last time, my right, just because I already know how I'd rather sleep on my left side. My arm's going to be sore for like 4 or 5 days. So I don't know if I'll be able to lift to do makeup. So we'll find out. If there's no get ready with me, you'll know why. And this is just a favorite in general. Pure Lanolin. This is from Amazon. Now Solutions is the brand. It's probably like $8. And this one's like 7 ounces. Huge. This is, I have 2 tubs of this because Greg keeps one. He takes one with him too. This is like a do-it-all. This is for my lips. Now say like this face peel started getting all crazy. I'm going to be hitting it with this. Cracked lips in the winter. Lanolin. Cuts on your fingers. Cuticle. You can use it like as a cuticle oil. It's thick. But my God, it like locks everything in. And doesn't have any taste or anything like that. But I love this stuff. And I did at one point, I bought so much. I bought a bunch of empty tubes. I bought this massive syringe that had to be like huge around. And I was scooping this out of the tub into the syringe. And I bought lip gloss kind of squeezy tubes and filled these suckers up and just brought them to work and was handing them out. Here's Lanolin for you. Everybody gets some Lanolin. All my girlfriends got it. Going, just use it on your lips. And I'm making them laughing. Like, you need a refill? Let me know. But I use this all the time. This is always on hand. So that's basically the skin and hair, I'm going to say at this point. How much else we got for that? Wait a minute. This box. No. Oh, no, the kitty's going to take a nap, huh? Oh, found the fails. See the fails? I threw them on the floor. Hold on, we need some wine. Wonder if Gina popped down. I texted her. Anybody else get the Beautylish bag today? This is the first year I've ever had a problem. I signed up for early access to get that lucky bag. 12 o'clock rolls around, no email. I'm sitting there refreshing my email. I'm already logged into my Beautylish account, ready to go. Just waiting for that email to get me in. I couldn't get in. And I knew they had recently, I guess it was recently, put out an app called Launch something. You just type in Beautylish in like the Google thing and it brings it up. I had installed this goddamn app on my phone, log into Beautylish from that, and I was able to buy the box. So I buy the one box that's $75. So I get the one that's medium deep or something like that. And then at 1 o'clock our time, the general public, they have at it. So then that's when Gina goes on. Gina orders the light medium one. And then that's when I get to show you them both. And I'll pay Gina on Tuesday when I see her. She don't give a shit. She knows I'm good for it. But they're with shipping, comes to about $90 each. But you get a shit ton of product. You'll see all the other videos. Check out last year's because they come in January. But it's the lucky box. And I've never been able to get the XL, which is a $150 box. They're always sold out by the time I get in. Oh, but people are having tantrums. I don't blame them. Because even Gina, I'm like, there's no email. Just try to go on and do it. All right, quick fails. I can't believe I'm going to say this is a fail, but unless I got a bad one. The L'Oreal matte lip crayon. Like the Maybelline matte crayon. This thing is just great color, but it is so dry. I'm even putting a lip balm on I could barely get this on. And then when it was on, it was just so uncomfortable. L'Oreal makes the Maybelline. So that's what, oh, come on, Shyla. We're going to have a cat fight again. Beauty, come here. I think she's more over-exaggerating. Because I've been watching them close the past couple days. Shyla might give her a little tap on the ass, but it's not like she's like full on jumping on her, attacking her that I can tell. Sorry, guys. Part of being a fur baby, mommy. Who's growling? Shyla. I know that's you. Yep. Get your ass upstairs. Get upstairs. Get away from the beauty room. Get out of there. Shut up. I heard her fat ass run up the stairs. Yes, I said my cat has a fat ass. She does. Like I said, I can't pick up Shyla. She's a bitch. Beauty baby, come here. Go sit with your sister. It's fun being home. Yeah, so the L'Oreal matte lip crayon. Fail. I can't believe I kept it around. Usually if I have products that suck, I just either end up returning them normally, if I can, or I just chuck them. These NYX ones, I do not like these. These new NYX Shine Loud. I hate this formula still. I'm laughing. I forgot to call Stephanie. It's Glamzilla up in Toronto. She gets NYX PR. And Stephanie's not one to lie either, but she seems to really like these. I'm like, you got a different fucking formula in Canada? Because I can't get on with these. I do not like this formula. I still might bring them back. I'm just going to keep trying to give myself time to maybe enjoy them, but not a fan of those. I won't buy any more, put it that way. Plus, they didn't really have any other colors. And the two items that I got recently are the iconic London face palette. This sucked. That's real expensive. And then this brand we've never heard of, this True Plus Luscious Lucky Glow. These are from Boxy. They looked way better than what they performed. Just, it's not there. So yeah, two brands you're really not gonna have to worry about because they're not like mainstream or anything. And it's not like I'm gonna throw them away. I'm gonna give them to somebody who will, like I said, my friends have kids. This is shit you let the kids play with. To go learn how to play with makeup and apply it. So remove those. Those are the fans. Oh my god. All right, now wait a minute. If I turn this sucker this way. Fuck. Oh, it ain't liking that. Shit. I can't get to my top thing to turn it off. I have my contacts in so I can be like, hi, Gothica. Hi, Michelle. Hi, T. Houston. Oh, you ladies jumping on here. You girls are having a hell of a conversation. Hi, Tamara. How you doing, sweetheart? Mwah. Yeah, the ice stick's interesting. So far, so good with it. Yeah, the cats are fucking killing me, too. Little shits. Hi, Laura. Oh, I got y'all guys cocked like I am. Wine time. I'll let it stir up, too. Fucking cat's got me all wound up. Got y'all crooked all over here. Let's grab another stack of stuff. Random bag. Anyone get any kick-ass Christmas presents? Greg's so funny. He goes, it's probably Christmas Day. He goes to me, what'd I buy you for Christmas? I'm like, you bought me a spirit hood back in August. You bought me that leopard spirit hood, the coat. He's like, oh, okay. That's my man. What'd I buy you? Don't worry about it. I go, honey, it's like Christmas here every day. He's like, yeah, no shit. I didn't get many deliveries today. I did get Sauce Box today, which was like out of the fucking blue. I got an email that shit was coming. I'm like, what? Because Sauce Box a couple of years, was it last year or the year before? I did this, paid for this $175 thing for like the year. And they would send you all the new releases and everything. So all of a sudden, you know me, I get so much shit. I didn't realize stuff wasn't coming. And I don't think we got everything. So today showed up a palette. It's a bigger eyeshadow palette, different. Usually their pans are round. They were square this time, which I was like, okay, it's different. A set of brushes. Now the handles were on the cheap side, but the bristles were decent. Because I was like, oh, don't even tell me these are like breaking brushes. Yeah. The handles were shitty, but at least the bristles, they had a decent cut, but I gotta wash them still. So I have those pulled to wash. And then my Gimme Glow order showed up. I got the whole Christmas thing. Okay. So these are just random favorites. I tried to, like I said, write shit down. And this is stuff mainly from this year. Okay, I got a couple blushes here. Persona. Love Persona Cosmetics. Sonia Gasparian, another woman owned. Is there more? I think there's more than two, but I have two. I have Georgia, which is the peach, and caramel or caramel, which is more the pinky mauve shade. Nice. And if she does have more shades, I just added one. I'll pick them up eventually. Drugstore blush, Essence. These were really nice. The blush, the new ones. The new Buxom I just got in. I got these from Ulta when they were like $12, so I'll wait for another sale to pick up more. But this is the Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush in Dolly. This was nice. I was like, all right. What else we got in here? A couple foundations for the year. Now you see I rotate foundations. I'm always using a new foundation on camera one way or another. Whether it's drugstore, high end, I try to mix it up because I got a lot of foundation here and I'm trying to get through it. I'm pretty sure this is from this year, but if it ain't, I don't know. I still like it. This is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage with SPF 40. No, 50. SPF 50. That's what I like. I already have SPF 50 sunscreen on, but I'll take a, foundation with an SPF 50. Great mascara. Great foundation. I'll put the shit back as I'm going here. I lucked out with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation. Actually got a shade that freaking matches me, and it's a nice stick foundation. 862B Cream Beige. Yeah, affordable. Bring it on. Recently, the Smash. Now, these three are all. Well, is Huda in that category? Not really. No, that'd be Marc Jacobs. Okay. Huda finally got matched. Love the Huda foundation. I haven't tried the stick yet because I still have 2 bottles of. It's getting knocked over here. Where'd you go? Because I caught these when they were on sale for like $20. So I'm shade 300N Latte and, because they both match me, Toasted Coconut 240N. So we got a neutral, or both are neutrals. They look pretty close, but they're different enough, but they actually match me. You ladies have seen me use them and match me. Okay, 3 high coverage, used the tiniest amount foundations, which blew my mind this year. The first one was the Hourglass Vanish foundation. Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation. This is the one where half a pump will do your normal face. I use a full pump and it does my face and my neck and my chest. Mind blown by this. Now this is like $50 something, 54-ish, 58. Then I figured out that Marc Jacobs has, I use his regular Remarkable foundation. And this is 38 Beige Deep. This is the same shade. Now this one is the Beige Deep Remarkable something concentrate. So this has a round bottle. This has a long bottle. So this is like the regular. And I like the Marc Jacobs foundations and the primer and the glow stuff, all that crap. I love Marc Jacobs. So shadows. I finally got all the damn blushes recently. But this is another one of like one dot and it's full coverage. Freaking crazy. But to me, you're getting your money's worth. That's another thing. Like, shit, I'm out of budget. Okay, even a drugstore foundation. I mean, the fucking elf is $15 for elf. So if I can catch the Marc Jacobs on sale for 28 or something through Sephora or whatever, and I know that foundation is going to last me a year, I'm definitely getting my money's worth. Even with the hourglass, because you're getting your damn money's worth. That's the crazy part. Ugh. Just a little mini veil. And then the most recent one is the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. And I'm in shade 3.0 on this. Yeah, 3.0, skin tone medium, undertone cool. And this again is use a little and it goes a long way. And this, they all dry down, I think. Do they all dry down? Yeah, they've got to, because they dry quickly. The Hourglass and this dry within a minute. So you got to work quick. But yeah, the Smashbox one, I'm digging this too. I'm using that. Because I have their other foundations also. Can't remember, I would go to all those beauty shows, so I would get all that shit on sale. Because I also like the Studio Skin 15-hour wear. This here. And I have 3.0 in that also. So that's basically for the foundations. Another blush. I doubt this is available, but hey, you never know with Wet n Wild. This little set here, My Melody and Karomi. Stop bothering Beauty. Oh my God, Charlotte is such a bitch. This has the highlighters and the blushes. I think this was a little pricier than the norm. I think this was up to like $10 or something, but this ended up being a damn good palette for drugstore. And the Wet n Wild Hello Halo, the blush and highlighter duos. All of a sudden they're like, they sent a bunch of influencers these and they were acting like they were new. I'm like, this fucking shit I know has been out for like over a year, but they're kind of re-promoting it as new. Not fucking new. Not at all. Let me go stop the cat fight from occurring again. Come on, guys. Give me a break. Oh, now it's Kuka. These fuckers switching off on me. Beauty, come over here. I'm going to throw the cat out to meet Tina the turkey. Tina the turkey's been coming back here. She stopped in again today. And she saw Brody and almost had a stroke because he was out back with me when I was taking a couple pictures. I don't know why they pick on her. And like I said, she just sits there and growls. And if they touch her, she screams like a lunatic. And it's, especially in the middle, they love to pull that shit at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, you hear this running across the house and then, row! It's like, really? My old man has to sleep. Well, he ain't here. That's why they're like, Daddy's gone. Let's fuck with Mommy. Unbelievable. Yeah, so definitely Wet n Wild. Can't go wrong. Oh my God, there's another box on the floor. You ladies are all talking. Hey, you got your chicken manure. Hey, you gotta have. I miss my chickens. I'd rather have the money too. Oh my God, your husband broke his back and pelvis. God bless him. Oh my God. That is, I don't even want to imagine the pain he's in. Wow. Oh, everybody's sending hugs and kisses to everybody. Wow. Yeah, Nick's just released a primer. And it's this one. Is it? Marshmallow something. Yeah, this was in the Trend Mood box, which I haven't fucking uploaded yet. It's nice. It's different. It has like a light texture. It does kind of have that little bit of tackiness to it, which most of my primers dried down. So I'm curious to use it. I didn't put on any makeup today because of this fucking peel thing I did. I love that Becca. They got to bring that formula back. Where did I put it? I put it in the Becca drawer. Holy shit, that Becca purple one, they need to bring that. That's the baked gelée. They need to bring that back without a doubt. Now, see, Gina keeps wanting me to try the NARS matte one. But I'm waiting for a damn sale. Yeah, Neutrogena makes a decent foundation too. Did I just declutter one maybe? I think I did because it was getting old. I like Neutrogena skincare too. I forgot to bring that down. I should have grabbed it. It's a blue container. It's like their aqua water bomb thing. It's probably about $15. It's really good. Yeah, I think I decluttered the Neutrogena. I don't see it. Something's always dinging. Shit. Sorry about the dinging. Fenty, I haven't tried because I'm not technically shade matched to that yet. I want to try that eventually. W7, I have tried some of theirs. And what is it? Number 7. That's another one that we have in like Walgreens. See, it's hard because I don't go in stores anymore. This is the weird thing. But I think I have some of the W7s. They were dupe palettes, I think. But they're pretty decent. Without a doubt. Hydra Boost. Yep, you got it, Carrie. Pore blurring primers. I guess that Professional. People swear by that shit. I have fucking pore thing going anywhere. What about Elf? Because there's the regular one, the luminous one, and the matte one. I don't know. And see, primer, you never see me put that on camera because that's another thing. Like, after I wash my face, moisturize, I put on my sunscreen, I go smoke a cigarette for a few minutes, let that suck in, then I'll go back, grab some primer, slap that on, finish a smoke, watch some news before I come down here because I want my primer set. I need to let everything always kind of suck into my face and just slapping it on and then going, you know me, I don't edit. So there's no, oh, I could just cut out the part where I sat here for 5 fucking minutes waiting for the primer to dry down. So that's why, unfortunately, even these primers, I got to bring most of these back upstairs. Like, I got to get my ass in gear and use this Tatcha because this came in one of the Trend Mood boxes, and this fucker's expensive, and I got to use this damn thing up. Just because it's expensive. Like, fuck that, I'm going to use it. Damn, that wine aged good. All right. Busy Art, hands down, done. This is the Midsummer palette. I have not shown you yet because I just got the other one in yesterday. I bought the other mink set that goes with the Violet palette, the purpley one. Did I grab that? No. Oh, it's upstairs because I wanted to photograph them all. I bought all the Petite Fours. And I had the other, yeah, so I wanted to photograph those all together. Viseart, hands down, my favorite shadows, period. But I do like all this too. You know, so, but Viseart, it's always going to be a favorite, period. There's just no stopping that at all. I know this was this year. Wayne Goss. Yes, it's a neutral palette, but I love it. And then his blush and highlighters, beautiful. he's coming out with foundation and powders. He kind of sneak peeked a little of that because I always watch his favorites for the year. So that I'll definitely be jumping on. Also his lip glosses, lipsticks, all Wayne. Love my Wayne. Recent favorites. Oh, there's the Wayne lipstick. This was Gina got me to buy it, and I'm damn glad she did. The Chanel lippies, the dual-sided color on this side, and then this side has the balm that you put over if you want to have it glossy. $38. They have more wearable shades, obviously. I mean, these are the two deepest shades they have that I can see on the websites that I've looked at. This is my latest one. This was like the deepest swatch I could find. And I'm like, all right, it's this one. This one is Sweet Berry. One fuck. Dropping sugar. All right, 142 is Sweet Berry. The pinkier one, this one here. That was the first one I bought, which is 102 Milky Blueberry. And then this kind of nude shade in the center, which I thought was totally going to be a different color, but it is wearable. I can actually wear it. 112 Chic Rosewood. I didn't pay $38 for any of these. I used Macy. I got these all from Macy's. I used Macy's money, or those little cards that come in the Macy's beauty box I get. But even one of the last ones, I think I used like a $10 off, and then I put in my code for my little Macy's card. It said $5 on the card. I put it in and it gave me 10. So I paid like 18 for one, 33 for another, and maybe 28 for another. But these fuckers last. And for 38 goddamn dollars, they better. Under the mask, the whole nine. It just, the shade may wear down a little, obviously. Because especially that's why I like to try a darker shade. Because a light shade, it's kind of hard to tell if it wears off. But with the darker shades, and if I had a little wear, if I just threw a little bit of the gloss on, bam, you had no idea that it doesn't look fucked up after hours. But yeah, those were worth the bang for the buck there, without a doubt. Alternative, obviously, Maybelline. Super Stay Matte Ink. These last through my dentist. These last through a mask. All that. I have dozens of these. Love those. Okay, let me repack up some of the gear here. Get this out of the way. Gotta make some room. Gotta make some room. Oh, Wayne, he actually goes, Wayne has his own little drawer over here, so I'm just gonna leave Wayne over there. Yeah, wait, not. Okay. This was new to me this year. The Dior. I don't know if it's new, but it's new to me. The Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette in 004 Rose Gold. I got this from Selfridges. This is freaking gorgeous. Photographs beautifully, which is a bonus, but just glittery, banging highlight. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Natasha Denona in general. I got a huge haul of her stuff. I still got to do swatches, get more picks, but I do love these little chromium metallic eye color thingy-majiggies, these little things. I have the one in ultraviolet. These are nice. $28? Ugh, I don't know about that price because you don't get a lot of product, but the indie brands, a couple of them make them, and I got two cream ones from Sydney Grace. I just don't remember if they flip or not, so we're going to have to play with that. But Natasha Denona products in general, she's had some killer sales, and that's when I grabbed the stuff. Okay. And then we'll get into palettes here in a second. Oh, we're an hour in, right? Oh, yeah. The e.l.f. putty primer out. And don't forget with those putty ones, any like when you're trying to pack into your pores, you're going to want to like warm that up between your fingers and you're going to want to press that shit in because it's almost like you're trying to fill those holes. So if you're just like swiping it, I would swipe after, but I would first like try to pack the shit. Like it's like you gotta remember that's why it's called primer. It's like, you know, you're packing those pores in to fill them up so it's leveling your face off, and then maybe do a little swipe. But I think the best way is definitely, you know, press it in to fill those holes. It's like you're spackling. That's why probably Laura Geller had the spackle for so many years. She's literally spackling your face. I rarely ever use concealer. I just don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't have like huge black circles or anything under my eyes. What I get in recently, we've been playing with a little fucking orangey tube. I have concealers, but I barely use them. Where are they? I have them. I just the ones I trust are definitely Urban Decay. Veil Cosmetics. He makes wonderful primers. You've probably never heard of Veil. It's an Indian brand by a man, Sebastian. I use his primer also and his foundations. Again, pricey, but nice product. Some of these colors aren't mine. They just came in like beauty boxes. I have the Urban Decay ones again. Julep makes a nice one. And there's Naked Skin. Yeah, that says concealer. Even the Ruby Kisses, they make some good ones. And who's the other one? Was it like LA Girl, something like that? Yeah, I'm not a big concealer person because first off, you will not. I probably did it as a joke, as a Halloween thing with like Wet n Wild. But I do not sit there, and even if I did do concealer, it's gonna go like a couple little dots here, maybe a little at the outside. It's just in the morning. You gotta remember, I am half fucking awake. I'm not doing get ready with me at 3 o'clock in the afternoon where I drink a whole pot of coffee and I'm wound and ready to go. No, that's why I show you my phone. To go like, it's 8:22 in the morning. This ain't no bullshit. I've been up for maybe an hour. And the camera, the actual camera that I film with, now it's being a bitch again. And it starts heating up at 16, 17 minutes. It used to go to 20. So it's even cut me off on one of last week's videos at 22 minutes. The camera just done. And I don't edit. So it's like, if there's steps I can leave out, I can leave out. And at this rate, who the hell's getting within 6 feet of me? Only Greg. Literally. You know, so even with the makeup, I'm like, if it ain't perfectly blended, I don't give a fuck. Nobody's going to, you know, this is all covered with a mask if I'm in any place. And all they're going to see is my eyes. And somebody from 6 feet off is going to, nobody's ever said anything rude to me in public, ever, you know, about the hair or anything. Oh, what are they going to say? Like yell out, hey, lady, your fucking eyeshadow isn't blended from 6 feet away. Yeah, to me, I just don't want more layers of shit on my face than I need. And when people do this and the highlighting, no. The only thing I've added recently, and it's because this woman's an actual makeup artist, Senna Cosmetics, Eugenia Weston. This is the Anti-Aging Mineral Highlighter HD Eye Lift in shade 1. It kind of looks like a banana powder, and I've been trying to use it in the Get Ready With Me. I use my Wayne Goss brush. I just tap in and just, and some days it depends on probably the lighting and all that, if you can see it or not. But that's the only thing I've been adding. I'm not a concealer girl. I mean, these people, I laugh of, they put on all this, a ton of foundation, which most of them don't need to begin with. Then they go on with concealer here, in their head, down their nose, down their chin. And then by the time they blend it out, they've just put concealer all over the top of their foundation going, like Wayne Goss, just use the fucking concealer as your foundation then. Right? What the fuck? You're going to set it anyway with the 10 pounds of baking powder and all that. Oh my God. I don't do Instagram makeup. I'm 50 years old. I just do regular fucking makeup. I would love to get more creative. I ain't got the damn time. Or the camera that'll let me do it. Or I just have to do my eyes. And that's, yeah, see your makeup, your skin changes all the time. Viseart is worth every penny. If you can catch them on sale, Sephora with extra 20%. And that's why she's making a lot of those, like the Midsummer palette, which is smaller. They're more affordable. And the big monster palettes, yes, they run $80. But people forget. They go $80 for a palette. It's like, first off, you're getting some of the highest quality eyeshadows you will ever dip a fucking brush into, first off. Woman-owned company. I know her. I've met her. Yes, I'm a little biased on that part, but she makes great fucking makeup. But they forget to do the math of once you break it down on even at like the $60 something, you're paying $5 for an eyeshadow, and they're usually 2 grams of eyeshadow. None of this pan that looks huge, but there's only 1.5 grams of product. She packs those little suckers. Now the other smaller palettes, yes, some have 1 gram, some have 1.5. She's made them all magnetized now, so you can move your palettes around, take them all out of the palettes, put them in a big ass Z palette. That's what like Terra Baby Z does. I've just kind of kept my whole collection intact. I have depotted a shitload of it, all the bigger palettes, but the smaller ones I've left. And even then, I can just start, putting them in the order I want. But I'm Viseart's worth it. It's worth it. And like anything, she may have a shadow here and there that's a little hit or miss, but she's trying new formulas and things like that. Oh, I want those Lisa Eldridge lippies. Oh my God, do I want those Lisa Eldridge lippies. If we weren't in the middle of fucking COVID, I would have bought at least 4 of them, I think. Because I'm like, I'm really trying not to buy lipstick because, come on, nobody's really seeing the lipstick. And even on some days, it's like, if I know I'm going to have a mask on for a while, I wear no fucking lipstick on, even if it is a long-lasting one. Like I said, nobody's seeing me. Except Greg. He's the only person that actually sees me live, technically. My mother, she's on the porch. I'm like 10 feet away from her. Even to drop off her stuff, she was in the house. I managed to get everything on the porch, and I just stood back and, hi, Mom. Yep, love you. And that's it. I have my massage therapist. I haven't had a massage in over probably close to a month now because she works. I'm not going to disclose this information. No. But yeah, we canceled massages for a reason because of the place she works is having issues with COVID. So she didn't want to put me at risk, my mother at risk, her mother at risk, or anyone at risk. So I haven't had a massage in a while, which is fine because I'd rather be kept safe and her safe and everybody safe. Because this COVID shit's no joke. And it blows my mind that there's still a shit ton of people, and I'm not even just talking America, worldwide, that don't think it's fucking real. I can't wait till they get it. Because it's stepping closer and closer to home all the time. It's always, oh, I know this person who knows that person who has it. It's not a fucking hoax. The entire world has a hell of a lot more shit to do than, make up shit about a pandemic. I am appalled at the way, and I will just go for the Americas here, of how the Americans have reacted to this, of all the Retrumplicans not believing in it, going, what's not to believe? We have him on tape with Bob Woodward when he actually fucked the entire American people over, and he knew back in February, March, this fucker is, airborne, contagious as hell. This is going to be a fucking nightmare. And what that asshole do the whole time? Oh, it's going away. It's going to get warm. It's going away. No, I didn't want to cause a panic. The Americans are not that fucking dumb. Well, obviously some of them are. To go, we could have handled it if you would have said, this fucker's contagious. We don't know that much about this virus, which they still don't. Which is, it's what happens. It's science. But to me, that fucker's killed over 300,000 people right now. Because if people just put a fucking mask on and stayed home, like not going to bars and parties and all this shit. I mean, if you got to go to work, you got to go to work. But, to put a mask on for 2 seconds while you're running, to pay for your gas or half an hour while you're getting groceries, I don't want to hear fuckers bitch. I'm still waiting for somebody to go off in a store while I'm there because I'll end up going viral for leveling some son of a bitch. Because I saw one on Twitter the other day, some guy in a Barnes and Noble. The guy looks like he's never read a book in his fucking life, and yes, I judged him by looking at him. But he got up in this woman's face. The chick who's like running the store like this. I'm like, he would have been flattened by the time he got within fucking punching distance of me. screaming his head off about you motherfuckers and like losing his mind. I'm thinking, have you ever even read a book? Because you sure as fuck don't think you've ever read a book. Like, I think the guy was fucking lost. It was one of those. But it's infuriating to see the amount of shit on Twitter, Facebook, all this shit of the people who just don't believe it and are still fucking partying and and I'm just thinking to myself, I see all you motherfuckers doing your thing. And trust me, and when someone even, I know gets it, who I know's a fuckhead going out, I'm gonna be the first one of them. That's what you get. Friend or no friend, I don't give a shit. Now, if you don't want to be safe and keep your family safe and all that, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's just wrong. Hey, cutie. You playing with a beauty blender? Yeah. You got a beauty blender? It's not a real beauty blender. All right. Ugh. More makeup. Ugh. Rebellious Unicorn is a definite. This one here. We had the shirt on. Love our women-owned businesses. We got indie, some non-indie, got it all. But yeah, the coronavirus is not a fucking hoax. It's not a joke. It's killing people every day. Thousands of them. And if any of you have it or know somebody who has it, God bless them. And my thing is with it, this isn't just like a common cold. If we all got COVID and all had the exact same symptoms, oh my God, a runny nose, kind of like a cold. You know what I mean? Oh, I got a headache. I feel like crap for a couple days. And it's over and your body beats it. Fine. That's simple. This fucking thing, you don't know what's going to happen to you. It's taken out entire families. Everybody has totally different symptoms. Me and Greg can both get it and have totally different symptoms. Me and my mom can get it, have totally different symptoms. Some people end up on the ventilator. Some people they get their test back, they're positive, they're dead within 3 fucking days. It's scary. This fucking virus is real. And if everybody doesn't start wearing a mask and playing the game, and it ain't a game, it's a game with your life is what it is. This fucker ain't going to go away and none of this shit's going to stop. And I'm thinking, I keep seeing everything on there and I know everybody wants to be happy and yay and everything's on rainbows and fucking unicorns and it ain't going to be for 2021. People are acting like 2021, it's going to be fucking magical. No, it's going to be the same as this year. It's going to suck. I hate to fucking say it, but it's the goddamn truth. Because until we can get this fucker under control, it's already mutated where? England, South Africa. You know damn well it's mutated here. And God knows where else. The fucker's mutating like a son of a bitch. It's like these vaccines, they got, it's going to take them a while to get them even set down. Pregnant women, they're rolling the dice taking it. Some people, it depends on, how bad your allergies are, if you have side effects. This ain't no fucking cold. People need to get that in their goddamn head. It's just, that just infuriates me. Okay. Rant over. Back to the makeup. I don't know when this palette released, but fuck, it was a find, and I think I got it at goddamn TJ Maxx. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette. What a sleeper. This fucking palette's beautiful. The formula's fantastic. ABH has their hits and misses, up and downs, but this was a standout for me. So, but even Jackie picked beautiful shades. Gorgeous, gorgeous palette. Another one. I paid full price for this son of a bitch, but I wanted the points rolled up. And now it's like half price. It's like $29. NARS. Extreme Effects eyeshadow palette. They changed their formula. This formula is beautiful. Just a stunning, stunning palette. So glad I have that. Huda, we got Naughty. I still have not touched that palette. I don't plan on it yet either. It photographs beautifully along with Mercury Retrograde. And plus, I still have the most balls I've ever seen in that thing with the slippery shade with all the balls. And everybody else, I'm like, I even told Gina, I said, I need that to go on sale somewhere for like half off. I'm going to buy another one just to see how many balls I get in the thing. And then I could just leave this one temporarily for photographing because her palettes do photograph beautifully. But this is the Mercury Retrograde. And it pairs beautifully with that Naughty palette. But this is gorgeous. You guys know I love those kind of greens, pops of colors. Fantastic. Drugstore. Definitely the hit of the year. BH Cosmetics. And I got my other two in yesterday. This is the Sweet Shop. This is the Cotton Candy. And this is Bubblegum. Love these. BH, they have ups and downs too. But thank God enough of us begged for them to bring these back. So I did get my hands finally on the Pistachio, which is the green palette. And then I picked up the Orange Sherbet, I think it's called. Sorbet. It's one of the two. I don't know. They're upstairs. I got a photograph. So I did grab both of those. And oh my God, they're so pretty. I can't wait to use them. But fabulous shadows. These are $18 a piece, which is a little pricey, but you are getting 18 grams of product. But it's basically, well, it goes this way. These are all shimmers. These are all mattes. But the formula, so good. So yeah, you'll be seeing that haul coming up because I grabbed those two, plus a highlighter palette and some other rainbowy looking palette. I know this is brand new, but it gets it for the shade names alone. Parental advisor from Peachy Queen. I only got this some bitch in the other day. There's a video. I mean, just the shade names were the selling point, without a doubt. What was it called? Peach. Oh, I've been tagging her wrong. I thought it was Peachy Queen. On the back here, it says Peach Queen. Oh, fuck. All right, I have to change my hashtags. But just with the fuck, bullshit, bitch, shit, asshole, fuck you, son of a bitch, piss off, damn hell, holy shit, prick. It made my day. Just the shade names. And the shades are beautiful. And like I said, these are just regular eyeshadows. It's not like their own formula, anything like that. No big deal. Sydney Grace. Love Sydney Grace. The Mel Thompson collab. The Tiny Marvels. Another gorgeous palette. Love Sydney Grace. Been buying her stuff for years. I told you, Mama Mitchell. Made by Mitchell. We got Head in the Clouds. Feet on the Ground. And then he had or has a palette with Beauty Bay. And it was two-sided and had a mirror in the middle. And it was just big and bulky. I depotted it. Well, I had most of it depotted. And then the cat threw the fucking Adept palette off the depotting station. And I lost a few, but this is what I had left. And a couple of the shades, I didn't. It was like the black broke. I don't care. I have plenty of black shadows. But these are from the Beauty Bay side of, he makes, and even this formula is really nice. Like these three are shifters. They're not white. But the Made by Mitchell, his brand alone over here, fantastic. He actually has a sale going on right now. 40% off. Even his liquid blush is really nice. Go this way. I mean, I hope he comes out with like eyeliners. But yeah, Made by Mitchell, brand new brand, but he's got the quality to back his shit up without a doubt. He's cute too. He's got his hot little English accent. Cab Cosmetics, another sleeper came out of nowhere on me. It's the Kim, Ariana, and Brielle Bierman. They have some TV show. They were housewives or something of one of the cities. But she makes quality products. And she sent over some lipsticks recently. They first sent me PR. Then I bought a bunch of stuff. But there's videos on all the Cab stuff. For another indie brand, bring it on. But nice stuff. And then these are my two Adept palettes. Now these are not magnetized in here. These are the e.l.f. bite size. So these are the blush and highlight palettes. And they fit right in. This is a depth palette. I mean, I could pop them right out. I didn't put magnets on the back and I didn't have to depot them because they just happen to fit right in there nicely. So the little e.l.f. bite-sized blush and highlighters. And then the same style of depth palette with the bite-sized shadows. For these things, for $3, mind blown. Couldn't believe it. And then all my regular indie brands of Give Me Glow, and Adept has their own shadows too. Check out Adept shadows; they're very nice. Artist Couture, we got Hank and Henry, Melt, Baby Bat Beauty, Beauty Bar Baby. I think these are my Adept ones here. Yep, these are Adept shadows themselves. Actually, I need to do a big haul of those. They make great shadows too, along with the palettes. But you know, I love all the indie brands. I have, check the playlist, hundreds of them. Let me get this out of the way. Back in the box here. I just don't want to drop or break anything. I know this was up here. Some of the stuff I can put away. Over there. These go in a drawer. All those there. I had the cotton candy ones over there, but I'll have to move them. And these all go in the drawers over here. And these are heavy as hell, but that's why not everything goes on the wall. That out of the way. All right. All right, let me look at the list. So I tried to make a list. I tried. Now that lighting looks really bright right now. Without the other lights on, because I have two lights that are off. Now that seems to be really bright. But I can't change the thing on that too. Oh, I missed comments here. Oh boy. Beauty Bakery, fabulous products. Okay, if you have dark circles, first off, concealer is not necessarily going to cover anything. You need to color correct first. Seriously. Look into color correction. Like, all right, say I have like my red. I used to get like a lot of redness over here. I said, well, I'm still red from that fucking peel. Green cancels out red. So if you have blue, you're probably going to go on the orange yellow side, because yellow will kind of cancel out red also. That's why some foundations, this is what pisses me off. See, they'll write like, oh, I have a pink undertone. The fuckers will give you a yellow-based foundation to cover the pink. I'm like, no, I want the red in it. So it'll kind of enhance my skin tone. That's why my Makeup Forever is like a main foundation that I go off of, because it's red-based. So it gives me that pink where I don't look dead, because the yellow can sometimes throw you off shade-wise. First, you need to color. So if you have all dark circles here, color correct that shit first with a color corrector. And just, you're going to, lightly put it on. Always try to use even your ring finger. Color correct first. Then concealer. Then do your foundation. There's no reason to put concealer over the foundation. If you want to do it that way, fine. But to me, even if I am going to use concealer, I always put it first. Because now I'm concealing what I need to conceal, and then the foundation should smooth everything out, and then I could still set my eyes if you have to. With certain concealers, Okay, remember, concealer is a different fucking formula than foundation. That's why when these people are putting it everywhere, I'm like, what are you doing? It's a totally different, it's a formula that moves because your eyes, you know, we move them, they're crinkly, you're squinting. Well, I'm squinting, you know, so it has movement. That's why concealer is a different formula. So it has where it's a little more movable than foundation that just locks down. So, oh, you got to learn how to color correct first. Check out probably Wayne Goss. I'm sure he has a thing on color correcting, but real makeup artists. None of these fucking Instagram makeup artists. No, they're all doing these fucking triangles, all this shit. No. Color correct first. Where's that fucking color corrector I just got in? It was actually pretty good too because I was starting to use it. It's a little tube. I moved a bunch of shit to be able to fit all the shit on the desk here. Where'd I put it? Where did I put it? It was a peachy color. Even the packaging is like peachy. What the hell did I do with it? Because I was actually kind of liking it. So much shit out of the way over here. Lips, eyes. Where did that little tube go? I actually was liking that stuff. It's got to be around here somewhere. But it was like a peach color. And it was just, all I had to do was just a couple little dots. But yeah, black, dark circles, all that shit. You got to color correct it first. Because then that color corrector is neutralizing that darkness. Then you can go in and conceal. But try to do your concealer before your foundation and see what happens. I think more people use it after. Try it before. Just to try something different. I mean, I'm sure I've done it after too, but I always try to do it beforehand. Oh, I got that sucker go. Did I put that on one of these? Did I put it in the spinny thing? Yes, here we go. I bet you I knew I had it. This was from Jacka Block Liquid Corrector 2.0. This came in one of the damn boxes too. Liquid corrector offers light coverage and corrects under eye darkness. Sorry. But see, it's a peach tone. Fucking Macy's. Your package is on the way. Yay. The hell they order now? But yeah, seriously. This Instagram makeup shit. Oh my God. I get it. I mean, these people are spending hours sometimes putting on a face to take a damn picture. Whatever, I ain't got time for that crap. But yeah, look into color correction. There's plenty of really good videos. I would even, I would definitely check out Wayne Goss first. I mean, the man's a makeup artist. But in the even Google search, YouTube search, color correcting. Because it's going to be, whatever colors you got going, it'll help. But try your concealer before your foundation too. But like Nady, I love Nady. Even Greg laughs because Greg will just, why do you watch this guy? I'm like, because he's funny with his dick jokes and he's goofy. I go, but even when he just did like the El Maquillage, I don't think Nady knows what the fuck color his skin and undertone is because it was still off. If I was actually able to color match them the first shot, and there's plenty of people who have also that were just as shocked as I am. I'm shade 120. And it fucking matched me. I couldn't believe it. This is another damn good foundation too. But they let you try before you buy all their products. Bronzers, concealers, eyeshadows, the foundation, and the concealer. So the retail price on this is like $44, something like that. You probably pay like $5-6 for shipping or something. You get this in, try it. If you don't like it, ship it back, either in exchange for a different shade to go, no, that's definitely not my shade, or just send it back and get a refund. it's like a win-win. And I was shocked when I got this in because I even looked at the color on here going, this ain't gonna fucking match me. There is no way in hell. But you've seen me use this and it matches me. But you're also trying to match your neck, don't forget. Well, at least you should be matching that. I have all this redness down here. Well, it's red because of that peel. I was doing so good without the redness. But I bring my foundation. You'll see me all the way down. I usually don't know what kind of shirt I'm gonna wear unless I know it's like winter. I'm more or less gonna be bundled up. I bring my foundation, like I said, all the way down my neck. So I match from here to here. Yeah, see, so many people got into the Instagram makeup and all this, and it's like, I even sit there going, no. With the crazy ass eyebrows, no. Some of these people are creating the baking. I've tried some of that stuff, and I'm like, I get it. If you're going to be using some pressed pigments that you know have fallout, and you've already done your face, okay. Pack on some powder under here, or just use they sell little eye guards. They're usually kind of like cottony, and it'll just attach to the either, and that's where you can even sometimes put them to the outer wing here, those people that wing it out. But it's like an eye guard, and it'll catch any fallout on your face. Or if you're applying glitter, look down. And like look down into a mirror and put the glitter on, because then it'll fall down instead of all over your face. Yeah, regular glitters I don't do. But color correction, so many people I see fucking that up all the time. And I'm just like, that's not how you color correct. You gotta neutralize, then go into brighten. Because that's mainly what these people seem to be doing is brightening, not concealing. Concealing is more, oh, I have a blemish over here. One little dot of concealer and just try to neutralize that color, because you normally like the little pimple will probably be red. So I could put a little green color corrector over it and then go over with the foundation. Yeah. Yes, it all depends on your correct. Yeah, it's definitely down to color correction first, then highlighting the thing. Maybe I'm sure Maybelline will make more of those in shades, because they've launched how many collections now? They've done like the coffee one, the nudes one, the New York one, the pinks. They know they work. It's a great product. And that's why I was shocked with that L'Oreal, because Maybelline has the crayon also. But the crayon only says, 8-hour wear, which is like, okay, I get it. It's not meant to be super long lasting, but this was just so damn dry. Like, oh my God. My lips just felt like they were going to fall off. See, I don't find it's sticky. You just got to let it dry. It may have a little bit of tackiness sometimes right here on your inner lip, but the color's still there. I'm telling you, I've gotten my teeth cleaned, a 40-minute cleaning, and my chick knows I'm always there to test a lipstick. When I show up, she's like, which lipstick are you testing today? And sometimes I'll have it with me. I'll be like, this one. And she knows, no holds barred. I mean, she's well, now there. I've only been to the dentist once. Just killing me. I usually go every 3 months. I mean, they got the full gear, and she always had the gloves and all that on anyway. So if I have somebody wrapping my mouth open and in there cleaning my teeth, and those gloves are going against my lips and all this, and at the end, the first thing I do is break out the mirror, and I'm like, holy shit. And even if you did have a little bit off, you can just take sometimes even a little bit more of the lipstick itself, just to fill in if anything actually flew off. Or on the double-sided one, which are nice too, like the L'Oreal has the double-sided. I did a whole video on lipsticks with a mask. That you can just put a little bit, it'd be like putting the glossy side on this back on, and it smooths right out. For Drugstore, it's like, damn. Hey, Martha! And it's anything with a concealer again, start with a little. These people with the 400 pounds, you don't need all that. I've worn more makeup, last week? I think I did lives and everything, like 7 days straight. I go, holy shit, I haven't worn makeup for a week straight. Even on a normal week, I don't, because I would normally go to work on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So I do get ready with me 4 days a week. So those 4 days I was definitely always wearing makeup to do get ready with me. The other days I might not put on a stitch of makeup, especially normally because I would get a massage on Friday. I'm asked out all weekend. I ain't putting no makeup on. Oh no. But that's the only good thing with kind of the lockdown is hopefully people are concentrating more on their skincare. Or this is when you have the time to play to go, let me work on that. You know, if you're trying to, like, I don't have the eyes for a wing. I already know this. But I still would take time to go, oh, let me do this, or let me try this new eyeshadow, or, you know, different lipstick, or let me try this blush. And it's a time to play because you're not going out. And normalcy is another thing, Carrie. I agree. Like, I've still, COVID, non COVID, I've been trying to keep a schedule of trying to still go to bed by midnight, give or take. I still like, especially on the days when I go to work, I always have my coffee pot ready to go at night. Literally on the stove, I have my little napkin, coffee cup ready, spoon, and all I normally, if I was on a regular schedule, it would be the coffee maker would go on automatically. Now I still wake up at 7 o'clock half the time, which sucks. But now I just walk in, press the button to go, and then all I have to do is grab the creamer. It's like, I'm good to go. Good to go. So I've been trying to keep certain things on a schedule, especially with the animals too. And they love having me home. They do have cake face, Carrie. Trust me. None of these fuckers zoom in. I'm the only dipshit that zooms in and goes, hey, look at all my wrinkles. Want to see some cool wrinkles? Yeah, look at that. Yeah. I've been putting on eye cream for 20 years. I still got fucking wrinkles. Everybody else is, oh, let me zoom in. And they go this much. Well, can you see? It looks... That shit drives me crazy. I agree. I'll pay top grade for certain products also. Absolutely. Laura, I've been on lockdown since end of last January. I knew that. I heard about COVID in January. Started canceling all my shit. February I knew it was coming, and by March that's when they technically locked down. And I just, you have to mentally prepare. I just went, all right, this is going to be life. It is what it is. I do have an advantage of being an only child, I believe. So I don't mind being alone. I like staying home. I work from home too. I do real estate. For those of you who don't know, I do real estate. I run the office. And I am technically a realtor. I hold a license, barely use it because I'm not working with the general public. It's just no way in hell. So I hold it more for friends, family, things like that. And it's one of those licenses of once you get the son of a bitch, you might as well keep it. But I'm glad I still have a job because we do have all government contracts of HUD, Fannie Mae, Veterans Administration, all that. And right now we've kind of slowed down a lot, which is good, but that's because of the moratoriums. But if that fucker doesn't sign all this shit, that Trump asshole, everybody's going to start losing their houses again. Like we're going to go back to 2008, 2009, which is mortifying. Because now I go, where are these people going to go? Where are these people going to go? Most of these people probably already lost their homes back in the 2008 to 10 crisis, give or take. Probably went into apartments, and now they might lose those. I mean, our fucking government has to get off their ass and get to work. They got to get rid of that Mitch McConnell for one. He's held up more shit. See, Rosie? Fucking people, man. I don't, what is to not believe? What is not to believe? Hey, Blue Lily. It's people got to be careful. I know a bunch of you ladies that follow me and I follow you are actual RNs and nurses who are in these fucking hellholes daily with, you know, full gear on. This is not fucking, it's not a joke. It's not a hoax. It's real. It's crazy. Oh, hi, Greg. Hi, Adam. Well, you guys all fucking bored in Vermont watching me? Greg's up in Vermont at his snowmobile cabin that has no snow. But they borrow their shit up because they have it till April. So at least they were able to bring up all their, fucking bedding and some food and see who's bringing what. Then they can make their lists and figure it out. So when the snow flies, hubby goes to Vermont. And I stay here with the dog and you. I did call him first to go, honey, I'm going live. You know me, I don't know how long I'll be on. Yeah, Greg just had a birthday on the 23rd. He turned 43. I'm almost a cougar. I don't know if you have to have a 10-year limit for a cougar, but I'm at 8. So I'm a baby cougar. Yeah, I have both of the BH palettes, the naughty and the nice. Oh, you guys are having so much fun. I'm sure Greg said something else, but I'm like, hi, Yasmin. I doubt there's a dupe for the BH cotton candy because it's pretty new and it's already affordable, basically. I mean, I don't know how I would dupe it because it is just, either blues, greens, oranges, reds, because there's also a red palette and a neutral palette. So that one's like, the neutral one's like, that would be like a Gina palette. It's just a neutral palette. I didn't need it. It's like candy or the cone. Sugar cone or some shit. And then the red one, I'm like, I really don't need the reds, but I will definitely use the oranges and the greens because they complement each other. And then the blue and the pink. So those 4 to me was perfect. That's the only 4 I needed. But I didn't buy the pistachio initially because I was like, well, I don't know the quality. Are they going to suck? It's pretty high price for BH of the $18. And then they were like, everybody loves straight limited edition and it's around for the next 3 years. But they said limited edition and they actually meant it. So we all begged, like, please, please, please. Oh, good night, Michelle. Thanks for stopping by, sweetheart. You're not grumpy old bat. Yeah, I say I don't know what's on their site. That was another one where it went live at like a Saturday morning at 9 or 10 o'clock. I was at the computer like, I'm not missing these fucking palettes. Like, I gotta get that goddamn pistachio palette. And I was like, oh, what the hell? Let me grab the orange one too. Dogs and cats. All right, let me check my list here. Kerastase Cab. Oh, where's that highlighter? I got a couple drawers of highlighters here. Another one I was impressed with. There we go. All right, knock all this out. And like I said, I'm trying to find new stuff. This is it. Yes. Elsie Cosmetics. The Eclipse highlighter in Luna. Got this from Ulta, but I caught it on sale. Or I used points or something, probably. This little sucker. It's a beautiful highlighter. It's that baked gelée, but oh, she's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The Jackie Aina palette. Oh, Juvia's Place. Cannot forget Juvia's. Shit, I put them all away. The violets, the mauves, the berries, all those little palettes. Juvia's Place makes fabulous shadows. We did the Good Molecules, Elf. Oh, Libre perfume. YSL. There's another one where I got a hell of a deal last year. It was buy one, get one free. So I ended up giving one to my mom for Mother's Day. Don't ask me what any of them smell like because I have no idea. Oh, the Nabla. I'm still waiting on my Nabla order from Germany. I don't know what to do. I know the post office and all that shit is out of control. My shit cleared customs on December 7th, and that's the last thing I've ever heard of it. I keep going to the tracking thing because I did an actual order from Nabla, from their site. And it took even a little while to ship where it actually got out the door from Germany. I want to say I did this order November 19th. We're at the end of December. And like I said, the last thing is customs. And the last time the USPS lost a package, see, I'm one of these crazy bitches of fuck the mailman. Oh, I love my mailman, actually. The post office, local. Oh, no, I called the postmaster general. So it'd be like me calling Louis DeJoy right now, that fucking jerk off. To go, where the fuck is my package that I sent to Canada that the girl never got? I never got back. And because I did it from the post office, my dipshit at the actual post office didn't ask me if I wanted insurance or something, because I probably would have said, sure. My package is still missing to this day. I mean, I was on the phone with the fucking person. It was a woman at the time I talked to. I swear she was bored because she had me on the phone for like 45 minutes. And because the no insurance thing, or whatever the was, which pissed me off because I go, I want to go beat the. I go, no, I get why people go beat the shit out of you people. He should have asked me if I wanted insurance. She goes, well, it'll either show back up to you eventually or the actual person. So I figured, well, shit, during COVID, maybe they started cleaning out everything. And maybe this package, I'm like, lady, it's a bubble mailer. It's bright gold. You can't miss it. I said, so even the girl, Kat, I was like, Kat, it'll either show up one of these days or it won't. And that's been at least 3 years now. But these Nabla skin glazing things, this is Privilege. This I can use as a highlighter. And then Truth, I can use as a blush topper. It's a little dark for me. But beautiful products. But I don't even know what the hell I ordered at this point. They were having a sale. So I was like, oh, let me try it. And I keep checking that damn thing constantly. But again, I don't know where my... And there's only like 3 or 4 items. And if they don't show up smashed to bits, it'll be a miracle. Because I did actually see my postman, I have a 200-foot driveway. He pulled in last week. I actually had a box that wouldn't fit in my mailbox. I was like, dude, I had shit clear customs on December 7th. I go, what the fuck? He goes, girl, we are so out of control. He goes, you'll get it eventually. Okay, that's all I can get. But my mailman's great. I have no problem with my mailman. Let's see, BH Cosmetics, yes. Huda, Wayne, Hourglass, Persona, NARS, made by Mitchell. Did we do? Yeah, we did Natasha. The little trichrome thing there. Nod Pod. Yeah, and the skincare. Yay! Did it all. Got my list. Pretty good here. Half a bottle. Guess I'll sleep tonight. Miss Jean, are you on here? I don't know if Gina's on here. I told her I was going live. Her son's in town, though. He's on Marine. So she might be hanging out with him. If she is, hi, Drew. Yeah, almost 2 hours. Not bad. At least I actually have internet and it hasn't blown in and out. And so at least that little contraption I bought works. I'm going to turn down that light. That's aggravating me just looking at it. A little better. Whew. It's so weird how I have 2 lights off and then that was like blinding me in this camera. My phone. My hair is like a grease pen. I'm blurple again though. God, I got so much gray, but I'm loving it. I love how the blue grabs onto the gray. By the time I actually get blonded again, my hair should be back to full my hair. Not that it's not my hair, because it is my hair, but without any bleach. But it is weird sleeping with a ponytail on. I've never done that. Never done that. But I was like, what the hell? Let's try it. And as long as, to me, if it's not one of those bands that's really tight, because that's why some women's hairlines, especially gymnasts, anything where you're constantly having your hair pulled back like this is why all your hair gets ripped out of here. You end up, instead of having a 4-head, you get the 5. Because I had friends that were gymnasts and their hairline was all fucked up along with all the joints in their body from doing gymnastics. But it's anything. If you wear a hat all the time, that's how men like tend to lose it. It's from, rubbing your head constantly. For what I pay for this shit, I treat it like gold. Concealer before foundation. Thank you, Laura. Oh God, did I ever miss going to the shows, Angela? I just miss going to New York. Me and Veronica, or me and Tiff go, and Gina goes occasionally, and that's my little out, to go eat, because obviously New York, food everywhere. So it's like fabulous food, fabulous friends. You get to talk to the owners of the companies, and that's how I've met a lot of these owners of these companies, is through the shows. But oh shit, kick the cord. Plus, I love the damn discounts, especially at the makeup show, because the makeup show is usually 40% or better. So that's like when Smashbox recently had that sale. I was like, that's kind of show prices, So if anybody does 50% off or better, I go, well, I didn't use that for that. But it's kind of a good thing it didn't go, because a bunch of the money that I had aside for the shows, don't forget, I had the money for the furnace went in March. I got that replaced in October, right around Halloween. And then within 2 weeks, the water heater blew. So I had my stack of cash for New York, just still sitting aside. And I go, well, there goes that to put in a new fucking water heater, so I wouldn't have to charge it or anything. And now come to find out with this water system, I got one other thing to change. It's like it's where the water main goes into. It's like it's got some bladder inside it and air and all this crap. But I go, at this point, that's been here as long as everything else, and that's only luckily $500 or less. So I'm going to guess maybe $250 range. And it's something Greg and I can install, even though we have our friend Paulie, who's a friend of ours, who is an HVAC guy, and he would do it for nothing. But even Paulie might come over just to make sure we're doing it right. But we do a lot of our own repairs ourselves. But I'm like, Greg, we might as well replace that son of a bitch too, because what the fuck? The furnace is new now. The water heater's new. Let's get that new, so everything's new. So then we just know, good to go. I mean, because I have a wood stove and all that shit too, but I don't like playing Pioneer Woman. Not my fucking thing. I like when Greg starts it up. I can't get my girlfriends out here, especially during COVID. Veronica's done videos with me, but Gina, I can't get her on here. She just won't do it. Oh, Levain Bakery. I have some cookies still in my freezer. I gotta defrost them. And to me, I don't think the makeup shows are going to go on this year. How the hell are they going to? I mean, COVID is going to be what 8 million people traveled for Christmas. It just makes me want to throw up. Going, and I get it. Some people will go, this might be the last time I see grandma. Well, guess what? You might be the one killing grandma because you went to see her and you're asymptomatic and don't know it. I just go, oh. So that's why I said, I hate to be a Debbie Downer bitch, but fuck. 2021 is going to be just as bad as this year. No, actually it won't, because we'll have a new fucking president. And Kamala Harris is a vice president, our first woman vice president, about fucking time. Now we need a woman president. Come on. We're so behind in our land. Of so many other countries have women prime ministers, everybody has their own terms they use. But God damn it, I mean, women, we run this world from country. Oh, I kicked out for a second. My bad. But I'm excited for Kamala. Good for her. And Biden, he seems to be having I like that he's going real diverse on the cabinets and all the appointments. Of about fucking time. I'm sick of these hillbilly, Republican, Trumplican assholes who are living in this 15th century. Motherfucker, it's 2021. Wake up. And some of those senators, I would love to stomp the shit out of them. Especially the Republican ones. They, again, were going along with assholes saying, it's a hoax, it's all bullshit, this COVID. They're the first motherfuckers in line, though, to get the vaccine. My head just about exploded going, how dare you? There are frontline medical workers, grocery workers, EMTs, all that. Anybody who's essential, who's dealing with the public, and these fuckers jumped in line ahead of them when they were denying it all along and playing along with Trump's bullshit. Fuck them. Fuck them all. They need to be voted out, and that's where all you Americans get in your local shit and start voting these assholes out of office. They've got to go. People got to wake up to reality. Oh, you should see. You think I sit around and somebody, one of you girls mentioned something about me vlogging. I'm thinking that would be fucking boring. Hey, I'm just doing. I check my email quickly for work because, like I said, it's slow. But on that, I'm like C-SPAN, C-SPAN 2, C-SPAN 3, BBC, CNN. I'm watching all the fucking news, and especially when the House and the Senate are going, and they're voting on fucking ceiling fans last week. I'm like, really? This is a fucking problem about the ceiling fans? Get to fucking work. Enough is enough. And it's always a blame game. The Republicans blame the Democrats blame the Republicans. Our whole country is not just red or blue. Guess what? It's purple. And to see the people on there about LGBTQ bashing them, and these Republicans act like there's not, and I can guarantee it, there's not one state that is every person that lives in that state is a Republican. No, that's not how America is. We're supposed to be the melting pot, which we used to be. We're trying to be, but Trump, he just loves to kick everybody's ass the fuck out. Can't wait for him to go to fucking jail. But everybody, whichever God you believe in, that's your fucking business. But don't preach it to the world. And even I miss the days when people didn't talk about voting. Back in the day, you didn't know who the hell you voted for. It wasn't like, oh, well, my husband voted. My mother even said, if your dad was going to vote Republican, I'm like, he's like, well, you better vote for this one. And my mom told my dad, go fuck yourself. You're not going to tell me who to vote for. No. Greg's independent. I registered as Democrat. But I'm a fucking realist. I don't care who you sleep with, who you don't sleep with, who you pray to. None of that shit. Just who you are as a person to me is all that matters. But try to be a good person overall. But people with the bashing and it's just fucking crazy. This whole world's crazy. That's why I'm more than happy to just stay fucking home. I'm like, good. I'll stay home. If I can keep working from home, I'm good. I go in once, twice a week. Like Thursday when I went to work, I laughed. I showed up and I was expecting, we have a pretty big office building. I go, there's got to be other people there. As soon as I got to the traffic light, I go, holy shit, I'm the only one here. I was all by myself. And then all of a sudden I saw the secretary come in. I go, what the hell are you doing here? She's like, oh, I just came in to do the mail. I'm like, all right. And only one other guy showed up and he worked upstairs. It was so weird to have like the whole office to myself for a little while. Going, not a fucking soul here. I'm laughing. I'm looking across the street. CVS out of control. Everybody and their brother was out on Thursday or Wednesday. When the fuck did I go to work? Thursday. Banks, I couldn't even get in the morning or the afternoon. So I'm like, I'm not cashing my check. I'll wait till this Tuesday and go. Absolutely crazy. But we're a country of purple as far as I'm concerned. There's not one state like people have to go, oh, well, California is all Democrats. Not just Democrats live in California. I'm sure there's some Republicans that live there. It's like people need to get over that shit. And then, I have certain people, the Bible thumpers, I like to call them, they're preaching God in one sentence and bashing, gay people in the next, going, or God is love, but kill all the Democrats. Like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, what? Like, okay, do your thing. I just keep on scrolling. That's why you don't see me say shit on social media. I go off on here. I don't give a fuck. And I'm always one. If I said it, I fucking said it. But Jesus Christ, I mean, people, wake up. It's a new world. Times change. I am 50. Shit was different when I was 40, and it sure as hell was different from when I was 30, and it sure as fuck is different from when I was 20. Every decade, things change. You couldn't do this shit years ago. We didn't have fucking phones in the goddamn 90s. And if we did, it was about the size of a goddamn brick and probably about the weight of a brick. And beepers, and come on. Technology just fucking keeps going. So times have to change. And people need to roll with the changes or just stay in their own fucking lane and shut up. And I'm a ranty bitch, I'm sorry. Angela, yeah, I've been saying we're not going back to any kind of normal 2022, 2023 if people get their head out of their ass. Love Kamo. Love her. Yes. Yeah. Sure. If you're home during the day, seriously, you will shit. Check out C-SPAN 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. You will see the shit that the House and the Senate is voting on. Or they're fighting about shit or just talking about crap. I'm like, get to fucking work. That electoral college, that's got to go. That is the stupidest fucking thing. We're supposed to be the big democracy that, come on, whoever gets the most votes or whatever, I don't care who you are, wins. It doesn't go, well, you got the most votes, but we're going to give it to the guy who got second place. What fucking, does that work? I mean, I've ran pool tournaments, all this shit. I'm not a big sports person, but it's like, come on. Fair is fair. That electoral college shit's got to go. Now, Oklahoma, I'm sure there's some Democrats there. They're everywhere. We're everywhere. And that's another thing, Blue Lily. Like, people are attacking people over COVID. It's insane. Oh, the right wingers, I just have to, if any of them are near me, I just have to shut the fuck up because I'll get in a fist fight with somebody. I'm just real. I'm always real. Yeah, because I think people were saying, you're right, Laura. Right. I think it was even Shay MUA. Maybe she changed her name. Her and a couple other girls I saw they must have commented on like I'm doing now about the race or even before the election. And then they lose followers. Then they freak out. And I go, I don't have any of that crap on my phone. I know there's apps that show you like, oh, you had this many people follow you or this many people unfollow you. And you follow me. Great. You fucking, go. Okay. I'm not for everybody. I know that. But people that's the big thing of, don't forget. That's why a lot of these YouTubers, they're trying to make their channel, the way I see it, almost like a TV show. And there's a ton of them even that I watch of 3-minute intros. I just fast forward to the shit that's like, I don't give a flying fuck what you're talking about. Get to the fucking point. That's why on my videos, it's like, hi, today, here's the NARS palette. If you watch my videos, they'll be like, yeah, we're just going to do swatches of the palette. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, here's your swatches. All right, see you later. Bye. I could do videos in 3 minutes. They would take this palette and make a half-hour fucking video out of it. First off, they're looking for AdSense. They're wanting ads because you can only get ads. See, I don't even go. What the hell did I just learn on YouTube? What the hell did I just learn? It tells me, see, there's all these little things you can click on. I just don't even do it. It'll tell me when you guys watch the most or something. So I saw it in something. I had to go find it in the YouTube back part and go. So it looks like most people start at like noonish or somewhere. So then it tells you almost to go, okay, well, if your people kind of start watching between noon and 2, put your video up at like 10 o'clock in the morning, like kind of 2 hours before. I'm like, what? When I wake up, I either do the video like when the storm came on Christmas night. It was windy, all that shit. I go, we're up on the mountain. We never know if we're going to lose power. So I uploaded whatever video I uploaded Wednesday. And then right after I uploaded that, I started uploading a second one because I can do a video where it goes the next day. I can set for a time. So I just go, I'll put that one up for 10 o'clock in the morning or whatever the hell I put it. Because I go, at least if I lost power, it's already in the YouTube system. and then it would automatically upload. Like my computer doesn't have to be on or anything like that. So that like saved my ass because I was like, when I've lost power in the summer one time, or something for like a week, I can't do anything. I'm on the mountain. I have no cell service. I have nothing up here. So I couldn't do anything. But at least if I already had them pre-uploaded, and that's why sometimes those videos you won't see it go to Facebook or to Twitter, because that's another thing of once I hit upload, then this other screen pops up and it's like, you can upload it to YouTube or Facebook, Twitter, all these fucking things. I just do Twitter and Facebook. But at least you can upload that shit in beforehand, because Greg's like, you're uploading 2 videos. I go, well, I'm making the one go up for tomorrow in case we lose power. And he was like, oh, okay. You were doing pretty good in Canada, though, there, Carmen, for a while. I don't get the protest on masks. It's against mine. Fuck you. Put the fucking mask on. Oh, thank you, Laura. Yeah, and some of these, other YouTubers will be like, this took me 3 hours. 3 hours. Fuck, I could have done like 10 looks in 3 hours. You ladies, you know I love you for all the support. I do. I do. I'm thankful for all of you. And you see, they always, at the end now of most videos, which I just, as soon as the video's done, I cut all that shit off, because then they have 3-minute outros of, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, ring it again. Patreon. There's no way I'd have you people pay to watch me. And then what the hell's the new thing? Fans only? That's porn? I was like, what? I go, wait a minute. Some of these girls are doing like beauty shit like I am now. And then they're doing this fans only. Is that what it's called? Only fans? Something. And it's some kind of porn shit. And I was dying with Greg going, honey, I love makeup and all that, but I ain't doing no fucking porn. But the money they said these chicks make is like $1,000 or more. But I'm like, what the fuck are you? I can only imagine what these people have to pay, and what are these girls doing? I don't know, and I ain't fucking sure I ain't signing up to find out. I saw a couple, like the guys, what was somehow, I don't follow people on Twitter, and they still end up on my fucking feed, like that Nick Schneider and Dustin Daly. I used to follow them like here and there, just to, with the gossip when the shit was going on with the Tati, James, Jeffrey, all that bullshit. But they still show up in your feed for some reason. And I think I saw somebody writing in there like he had pictures, or the OnlyFans, like he was like jerking off or something. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my God, it's like fucking porn. I'm like, no, that ain't happening. No. Nobody wants to see this. And I ain't showing this to anybody but my husband. Fuck that. It's fucking weird. I was like, what? Because I thought it was something where you had to like maybe do giveaways, or I'm like thinking, well, why would I have show only certain people? Like, oh, only you guys are going to know that I have the NARS palette. I'm not going to show it to anybody else. Like, what? No. I've worked in the phone sex industry back in the day. I will admit that. I ran the office in Vegas, of course. Goes with living in Las Vegas. But it wasn't porn. These people it was on the phone. It's phone sex, literally. I did the occasional call here and there to make some extra cash, but fun job. Learned a lot. A lot of sick, twisted fucking men out there, I'll tell you that. The more money they got, the crazier shit they're into. I mean, to this day, I still, if I see a new doctor and they're like, okay, take your clothes off, all I can do now to go, you first. Let me see what color panties you're wearing, and got any thigh highs on? A lot of doctors were kinky fuckers. Telling you, I got stories for days. I've done some crazy shit in my life, but I'm not embarrassed by any of it. I don't regret anything I've done. It is what it is. That's why I'm barely ever stressed out. I mean, fucking cats stress me out more than anything lately, beating up the little one. Other than that, I try to keep the stress level at nil. And it's funny, I only drink online with you guys. Like if I'm sitting upstairs, I'd like to see my friend Mary might stop over. But my girlfriend Mary did stop over. So cute. I was down filming for you guys the other day. I think I made like 4 videos. The Beauty Escape one will go up tomorrow. I'm filming, doing my thing, and I go upstairs. My phone was upstairs. And it's my neighbor who used to live out front. I have new neighbors who I still haven't met yet, but they're kind of not moved in yet. But she only lives up the street now. She didn't text me telling me she was coming over, not that I had my phone, but there's a text of, hey, I left you some goodies on your porch. I was like, oh, I run out on the front porch, and sure as hell, there's a little container. I know they're those hot chocolate bombs where it's like the shell container of the chocolate, and then inside is the hot chocolate mix and the marshmallows. 2 of those, a candy cane, 2 bottles of Bailey's, which are like the little mini nippers, which are perfect to put in the hot chocolate. A bone for the dog, and a jar of, I got to figure out what the hell it is. I haven't opened it yet, but it looks like chocolate, but it's in a mason jar, so it's definitely something handmade. So you could probably either put that in with the hot chocolate also, maybe like hot chocolate syrup, or you can put it on. I got to text her back, but I texted her. I was like, girl, I was filming shit. I didn't even hear her pull in, but she didn't ring the doorbell or anything because she's, she has kids. Her husband, he was an RN, but now he's like on the insurance side. But she's another one. Even though we're neighbors, we would kind of just yell across the yard to each other. I haven't seen them. So it was so odd to have her show up and, text me, I left you goodies. What goodies? And then I just drank a pot of coffee this morning, and I was like, shit, I forgot to try the hot chocolate. So that'll be tomorrow morning of Sunday morning. Have a little shot of Bailey's, and because I don't know if I'll have a hangover from this. I doubt it. I can drink. I do more drinking on here than anywhere. But I did get a bottle of champagne for New Year's, so I figured, well, have a New Year's show too. Why not, right? While I was at the store getting my $500 worth of liquor for everybody. But my mom, Greg's mom, my boss, his wife. Yeah, booze is easy. Just giving people booze and fun. But I'm like loading up the cart with everybody else's shit, and I walk by the Veuve Clicquot, and I'm like, yeah, I deserve a bottle of that. $50. Merry Christmas or Happy New Year's. Not that it's, I hope for happiness. After January 20th, hopefully shit will change. We have less than 30 days to go to get rid of that tangerine. They're going to take him out of there in a straitjacket. Cricket is kicking and screaming. Unless he stays at Mar-a-Lago. He's good. He's even the day like the whole thing went down, where it's like, yep, we know for sure now, like a couple days after the actual election, that Biden's it. Whether we have the electoral votes or not, Biden and Harris are in. My mother goes, what's going to happen? I'm like, well, Trump is going to throw hand grenades every fucking day of something just off the wall, crazy shit until he's gone. And that is exactly what he's been doing every day with his crazy tweets and pardoning all the people like Manafort. That fucker's from Connecticut. My boss used to run the company, had a beach house like 4 doors down from them. So she knows the whole family. And she always said they're a bunch of crooked motherfuckers. The whole family. I'm like, I believe it. Roger Stone, fucking weirdo, like a Monopoly figure. Looks like a Monopoly man. But let him pardon all his jerk off buddies. And then when he goes to jail, because he's gonna, SDNY is going hardcore. 1202, he's gonna have so many fucking lawsuits thrown at him, his head's gonna explode off his fucking shoulders. Good. But I hope he goes to jail. And then all his buddies will be like, thanks for the pardon, asshole. Because he can pardon himself. Go for it, for federal crimes. SDNY and everybody else has nothing to do with that. You can't pardon yourself from that. So he could go to jail, and Ivanka and the whole fucking crew. Don Jr., his little crackhead. You ladies are so funny. I'm telling you, I think it's porn. Dr. Frankenfurter. a good day, yeah, a bottle of wine. Back in the day, I could take down 3 bottles sometimes. Drinking's like anything. Again, it's what you've eaten, what kind of mood you're in. I mean, I've drank, say, an entire bottle. Can't even catch a buzz. Another day, I could have 1 drink and be cocked. Even all I had today was I had my Thai for lunch, sticky rice and all my Thai curry and all that. And then before I came out, I go, you know what? I haven't eaten since noon. And I had a peanut butter sandwich and a couple of tortilla chips. And that was it. And I was like, hopefully I'm not falling over drunk, falling out of the fucking chair while I'm on the thing. And I feel fine. I got a little buzz, but what the hell? I better fucking wine's what, 22, 23 years old, 98. It's aged. Everybody's being quiet now. Kitties are all quiet. Dogs passed out. Oh my God, we're at over 2 hours. A bottle of banana liqueur. Oh, that'll fuck you up. Wine, certain wines can definitely give you migraines. And even then, wine, you don't have to spend a lot of money. I'm not much for like a $5 bottle of wine. I ran a liquor store here for years too. I've had 30 jobs easily. Me and my mother were counting them up one day. It's funny. Because if I get bored, I just fucking quit. There's always another job. I don't give a shit. But I ran the liquor store. That was fun too. That was fun as hell. So that's where I learned about wines, because they would have liquor shows. Like the first time we went, everybody, they do have spit buckets, like where you're supposed to, take a sip of the wine and swirl it and all that and spit it in the bucket. I'm like, I didn't spit in no fucking bucket. So after you literally go through all these booths, and if you do 30, 40 shots of wine, holy shit, you are cocked. So we learned very quickly we need a designated driver. So after that, luckily we had a friend, Kathy, at the time, who was not a drinker, but they always had food at these events too, and usually really killer good food. So she's like, I'm down to eat. You guys drink and we're good to go. Because some were just wine. We had one good show where it was wine and booze. Oh my God, Greg and the owner, Ken, who I've known my entire life, they got this fucking guy to literally open like $1,000 bottle of scotch or some bullshit. And they drank the whole fucking bottle on the guy. Because even then, you could place orders like, oh yeah, make sure you send a case of that to my store. But at that time, I only drank white wine, Sauvignon Blanc, and just good old German sweet wines and all that. And nobody would drink the reds. So here's me going, fuck it, I'll suck it up and try these things. So I started off drinking the red wines. Now I can give a shit about white wine. I'm a red wine girl. Like I said, I love French is my favorite, and then it goes from there. But now there's great wines everywhere. You can get a really good bottle of wine for $10, $15. Want to go a little higher, go 20. But you don't $100 bottle of wine and a $10 bottle of wine. Most people couldn't tell the fucking difference. Even I probably couldn't tell the difference sometimes. Unless you're a sommelier, no. Like I do, one thing I will not drink is wine out of a box. No. Anything with Behringer on it, I'm not drinking. Yeah, box wine, no. Or the Carlo Rossi, which is a big, old-time looking, big old jug, like 3 fucking liters. No. Those are headaches in a box and headaches in a jug. This wine I'm drinking was probably retailed back in the day. Because the Rothschilds have incredible wine, just in general. This may be a $25 bottle, give or take. But again, when working at the liquor store, I'd be like, oh yeah, give me 4 or 5 bottles for the store and give me a case for myself. Because then I was buying a wholesale instead of paying retail. So at one point, even I would get the guys, they'll bring you wine racks and all this. I have a bunch of them in the garage because I had to move all the wine racks out to build this for you and for me to do. because this was kind of all wine racks and everything behind me. At one point, I had 400 bottles of wine down here. Like I said, I don't turn the heat on down here. It stays very cool. It's probably like 55 degrees down here, if that, which is still warm, but the bottles, I now have them all on the wall over there. And that part of the house gets no sun. So it stays very cool. And as I said, this bottle's fine. It's been 1998. That's when I met Greg. We started dating. December 4th, 1988. Strange thing. My dad died December 4th, 1995. I told this story on one of my lives. Horrible day for me. My dad dropped that out of the blue, by the way. I don't know if I said that in that video, but it wasn't like he was sick. He was just had a heart attack and died. I found him, unfortunately. That fucks you up. Years later, we're in the liquor store. Greg's a customer. I asked him out. Because I'll ask a guy out. I ain't going to wait. Fuck that. Not even knowing, because I usually don't know what day it is. I said, hey, can I cook you dinner on Friday? He's like, sure. Well, Friday ended up being December 4th. So it's always a weird day for me. It's in the morning I lost my dad, but on the same day at night is Greg and I's first date. And Greg literally, our first date was awesome. Just, I made dinner. We got fucking plowed. Didn't have sex. We were good. I waited till the next night. I held out. And he moved in 3 weeks later. He was moved in with me when I had my other house within 3 weeks. And we've been together ever since. It's crazy. Just absolutely crazy. But I love him to death. I would never trade him in for anybody. Rosie, yes. Wines taste different exactly of different parts of the equator, like South American wines. Totally different. Australia makes some damn good ones. South Africa makes some killer wines. But the French ones, they just caught me back in the day. And in French champagne, and real champagne only comes from France. Like if I'm at a wedding, this is so bad. I always know it's going to be a shit champagne. They always have the bottle wrapped, with the white. As the guys come over to pour it, I'm like, dude, fucking unwrap that fucker. And I'll get the guy to lift it, and it'll literally say like Andre Brut, which is costing the company or the catering place literally $2 for the bottle. And that bottle sells for $10 or something. And I just go, okay, dude, you could just pour a little, but I ain't going to drink it. Not going to happen because it's just like pure sugar crap. It's not champagne. Champagne only comes from Champagne, France, period. Real champagne. Other than that, it has to be called sparkling wine. Yeah, the $2 chuck. Yep, we've all been there. And Boone's Farm. That was ours back in the day, Boone's Farm. And yeah, you don't have to pay more than $15 for a good bottle of wine. Yes, Argentina, New Zealand, Chile, absolutely. If you're cooking with wine, if it's something you'll drink, cook with it. If you won't drink it, don't cook with it. Like say like that Behringer, like a white Zinfandel. That's not wine either. That's just a blend of shit that's pink. Just a good white wine, like $10. Just $10. And you gotta remember each one has its own. So if you have like a Sauvignon Blanc, maybe a little more dry, the German wines, the Gewürztraminer or something like that, be a little more sweet. But yeah, if you want to use the cheap shit to cook with, you can do that too. That's fine. But I don't buy the cheap shit to begin with, because if I'm going to cook with it, not that I would bust open my French bottle, but I would go maybe buy a $10 bottle of any brand, of whether it's, but Cabernet is normally my fave, Cabernet Sauvignon. But I'll drink Pinot Noir. They're always going to be more expensive. It's a very hard grape to cultivate. Well, bring over that pasta with the garlic and wine sauce. Got to share, girl. I didn't have to cook tonight. It was so nice. And even the Thai I made that last night, so it was leftovers. Anything else you want to know? I must have like 60 pounds of dry shampoo and it doesn't seem to be helping. And see, that's where even my hair, I think, is changing with my body. It seems like my hair is only getting greasy on this back spot, like right at the back of your head. And I go, sometimes in the front, I get it because if I'm slapping on all my skincare, it never fails though. Even though my hair is pulled back, if I'm like putting it on, I know I'm still getting it in my damn hair. The hair is looking, I like the purple and the blue though. Purple. Wild Irish Rose. That sounds like an old one too. Like alcohol wise, bring on the tequila. Good tequila. Or that moonshine that Greg was doing in the one video. He was funny. He was grabbing a bunch to take up to Vermont. I'm like, I'm going to keep the apple pie, and the watermelon. He just looks at me. I go, we'll see if they're there when you come back. Because I thought about bringing those down. I go, yeah, I probably would end up on the floor. You ladies are also funny. I just hope I make y'all laugh at some point. Because I know life sucks. It fucking blows right now. I get not everybody, I like staying home. Luckily, being like, I said, I nap. I'm up in the morning, drink a pot of coffee, maybe have a little lunch, 2, 3 o'clock. It's nap time. And nap time usually lasts up to 3 hours sometimes. Just bad. I don't, Greg, he doesn't come home sometimes till 6, 7 o'clock at night. So it's like, okay. And he'll eat pretty much whatever I throw at him. Because he doesn't, I can eat Thai every day. He does not want Thai every day. I'm looking if I can get him to eat Thai once a week. So I just make him other crap. Oh, I'm glad I make your day better. I try. I know I'm a crazy bitch. But I'm just me. These are real stories. I have no reason to make up shit. And on the phone, if I didn't have this phone, I'd be able to show you on the phone, like, here's the pictures. So now we just got to wait on the Beautylish haul. Well, the lucky bags. I think those, they said they ship mid-January. Because Gina's will go to the office. Mine will come here. The Nabla order, we'll see if that ever shows up. I think I have a couple orders coming Monday. What the hell else am I missing? I don't know, I have a list upstairs. It's pretty bad when you gotta make a list of, just so I can figure out what hasn't showed up. Like the Nabla. It's been since November. I would have forgot about it by now going, did I place an order somewhere and get? But I don't even know what to do about that. It's not even worth me calling the post office to go, where's my package in customs? It's somewhere in customs. And if they're not scanning it, like my mailman said, it'll just fucking show up eventually. Thanks. And thank God it wasn't like a huge expensive order. But I'm thinking I might email them just to go, just letting you know I haven't received this. And it's not their fault. It's the American side. Because I know it got from Germany to New York. And to me, let me loose. I'll go find the package in New York. But then I ordered I had a $20 credit from Beautylish. And I was like, shit, I don't know if that's going to expire. And because it was from one of the last events. And I was like, I better freaking use that. So that's why I bought the other Viseart palette, the Mink set. Since she sent me the Violet, I said, okay, it's a $44 palette. I got a $20 credit. I still get the free shipping because the price starts at $44. You only have to spend $35 with Beautylish to get free shipping. So I bought the Viseart palette and used my $20 credit. And I got the Viseart palette for $22. And the son of a bitch showed up. I ordered it like it was here within not even 36 hours. I was like, how the hell did that make it here so quick? But I still got packages sitting in limbo somewhere. It was so weird. I love Beautylish though. They are such an easy company to work with. Oh, well, Teresa, holy shit, do you have some shit to watch? Because I've been going off the rails here for the past 2 hours. Cat, holy shit, you finally made it. You live here in Connecticut. I haven't gotten my add-ons from BoxyCharm either. Yeah, Boxy, it just shows up. And I feel bad for them because they get blasted in their email and their Instagram all the time. People are like, I didn't get a shipping fucking email. It's like, go to your account on BoxyCharm, go to your items, and it'll say whether it's shipped, delivered, whatever the fuck. Because even one of them, I go, I don't think I've rarely gotten an email where it goes, hey, your BoxyCharm shipped. I just know it'll show up fucking eventually. And then once the add-ons, I was like, where the hell are these add-ons? And sometimes those have showed up quickly, and then other times, it may take a couple weeks. But especially, and that's where I see people blasting companies left and right on everything. And I'm like, this is where people are forgetting. We are in the middle of a fucking pandemic. Companies are not all at full capacity for employees. And if you used to have people working a line that are right next to each other, now you got to space people out. I even say, fuck 6 feet. Just go 8 feet. It's a lot easier. Just stay the fuck away from me. You're losing, multiple employees if you got to start spreading these people out. So production does slow down, which I get. But I see every poor company just constantly getting blasted on Instagram. And I'm like, even Beautylish today, they seem to be answering people's questions from like the post from last night of, oh, it's 9 o'clock, it'll go live. And oh yeah, it's going to be better bags this year. But once noon came and none of us were getting our emails to go, where is this, access? People around there losing their shit. And I was just like with Gina, I go, I just downloaded the fucking app at that point, like I said, on the phone, which could be real fucking dangerous with Beautylish, but I try to be good with Beautylish. But at least I was able to go on the app, and I bought the damn thing through the app, and I went, okay, because I logged in, so it knew my info from the actual Beautylish site, and I checked out. Now, I did not get a confirmation email, but I went on my computer, an actual computer, back into Beautylish, and went my orders, and I could see pending pre-order. So I know I got the box will come. When Gina ordered hers for me at like 1 o'clock, she got a confirmation email and, sent it to me immediately going, here's your confirmation email. Yeah, it's coming. I'm like, you get a fucking confirmation email, but I don't. But I'm like, I ain't worried about it. I will get the box. I always do. And then that's why on certain things, like say you're dealing with maybe indie brands, use your PayPal. Because you can always dispute shit with them. They'll get you your money back. They'll fight for you. Because I've only had one problem one time where either the shit didn't show, and I tried contacting the company, but they didn't respond. So I just said, fuck it. I went right to PayPal, and PayPal took care of it. Next thing, my shit showed up. I was like, all right. And I felt bad, but I was just like, no. Like that Cleona Cosmetics. I was having a war zone with them just about. I played nice, but I was like, you made it like you were going to take 2 or 3 weeks to ship it. It's been over a month. And then not knowing that they only had 2 people working there. And it was almost like they were making these fucking things to order. And I was like, what are you doing? And then we only work Monday through Friday. Fuck you. You're an indie brand. You work fucking 7 days a week. Maybe take 1 day off. But and to me, they were already in business for over 3 years. That's what pissed me off with them. You already kind of know the flow you're going to get. So before you even launch these products, you better have 3,000 to 5,000 shadows already pressed and ready to fucking go. Or make your palettes or whatever you're going to do. Don't wait. And when you know people are going to bombard you with orders and then make them wait 2 months to get it. Because that was just wrong. Plus it was coming from Canada. And again, I couldn't track that shit. And finally the shit showed up, and their formula it's nice, but it doesn't work that well with my eyes, probably because I have hooded eyes. So I find I've tried them with multiple primers, but every one of them would crease on me. So unfortunately, I've said it in the video, I'll probably never do another order with them due to the lag time. It's taking them so long. Of if I ever did a Bewitch makeup line where I'm making that shit myself, you buy hand press, and you can't sit there and hand press the shit all the time. You've got to buy a machine, and you could buy the machine for like $75, but you still got to make. You got to buy all the ingredients. It's it's a lot of work. But if you were already in business for like 3 years, you should kind of know your demographic of we're going to get pounded with orders. But now people, thank God, even big brands, as you see, due to COVID-19, shipping delays, all that. It's like the shit shows up, it shows up. If it shows up in a day, I'm shocked. If it takes a fucking month, it'll get here. Yeah, and some smaller brands, they don't expect to blow up like that either. I've never really had a problem with Juvia's Place. And a lot of times that's where you got to watch your prices with every brand at this rate, especially if they're in Ulta. That's where you go, am I getting the better deal at Juvia's? Or am I getting the better deal at Ulta, especially if you have a shitload, if you're a point hoarder like me, to go, I can get that order for free or close to free or even more percentage off than buying it direct through Juvia's. Yeah, business communication is like, wow. Love Sydney Grace. And even UPS, they're UPS, FedEx, DHL, Amazon, all of them, they are just inundated, which does make sense because a lot of people are probably shopping way more online than they normally would. Either A, because 8 million people travel to go bring their fucking presents to their families, but hey, so there's 8 million packages and maybe you don't have to deal with. But even if my mom calls me, she needed a fucking can opener or something. Her can opener thing broke. And I'm talking to her on the phone. No, I have a landline. Yeah, I have an actual phone cord, landline. And she's like, oh, the jar opener thing, because she's got little hands and she's getting older. It's hard to open jars. I go, yeah, you paid $180 for this thing? She's like, no. I go, well, Mom, that brand you have, it's, this is real expensive right now. I don't know what the hell happened. I go, hey, I got this other one. It's like the same thing. It just has like a little claw and it clamps on and it'll twist the jar open. It's like $25. I'm really talking to her and ordered it right on the phone. I go, okay, you'll have it on, the 24th. It'll be there. She's like, you already ordered it? I'm like, yeah. Well, I'm talking to you on the phone. I ordered it off my phone. She's like, okay. And she usually tells me, obviously, when she gets shit delivered. So I call her on Christmas and go, because it actually didn't email me, which was weird. I checked the Amazon, it goes, package delivered, put in the mailbox. And I was like, oh shit, maybe she had already gotten the mail. Then if Amazon came and they shoved it in the mailbox, she didn't know it was there. I'm like, did you get your can opener? She's like, yeah. I go, why the fuck didn't you tell me? I go, it was in the mailbox, right? She's like, yeah. I go, normally they put it on the porch. I go, that's why I'm asking you, did you get it? In case there's a porch pirate. And those fucking people. Luckily, I have a 200-foot driveway. Like I said, anybody's got the balls to come down and try to steal something off my porch while I'm here, they got a shotgun blast to the ass. Real quick. Because I'll jam I'll rip right through my screen in the bedroom window. Kablam! Drop my package, asshole. Get away with my Ulta package. They stealing I can't stand those people either stealing the shit. They're just crazy. Teresa, I feel you. Yeah, some of the packages are just stuck. But if you seriously go on, I think they were even talking about it on the news. I know I saw it on Twitter and even other post people. They were just showing those big white bins fucking overflowing, as deep as you can see it. I'm like, my package is probably in one of those. Where is it? Or don't forget, UPS, FedEx passes shit off to the mail to USPS. So sometimes that's where I never know either of, oh, I thought it was coming by FedEx, and next thing my mailman's delivering it, which pisses me off. And even in I have a huge mailbox. My regular guy knows I get my shit, but occasionally you get the random guy. There is a note that's about a 5x5 piece of paper that's all bold lettered out, from the computer. Please check your truck for my packages. Thank you, Brenda. And it's right there. So when he opens the door, if it's a new guy, he's going to see that note of check your truck for my packages. Because I've told these assholes going, don't forget, everything's tracked now. So I know it's on your truck. And then if you pull some bullshit and go, oh, I couldn't get to the mailbox. You didn't look in your truck and you brought it back to home base over there down the street at the post office, but made it like you couldn't get to my mailbox to deliver it. When I know damn well it was on your truck to be delivered, but you forgot it because you didn't look. So the new guys don't really know. So that's why I'm like, fuck you. Put a note right in there. Please check your truck for my packages. And now they do. I'm not shooting in the air. I'm shooting them in the ass. Go, Auntie. Yeah. Porch pirate. And so many people have that Ring doorbell. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with these people? Now I've seen some other thing where it was like the neighbor, I always have like neighborhood watch. It's like neighborhood porch pirate watch. And even when I do meet my new neighbors here, eventually I'll meet them. I've lived up on this mountain 20 years. I don't talk to anybody. But since they are very close, I will meet them. And I'll give her my little YouTuber card thing that I give out at beauty shows. Put my actual home number on the back, my cell number, and be like, girl, you need anything, you call me. Same way of if I see something over there, you kind of watch my shit, I watch yours. I see any suspicious shit going on, I'm the first one down the driveway with the shotgun. I don't give a shit. You're on my property, you won't be missed. It's 6 acres. Are you playing with bubble wrap? Yeah. Hi, sweetheart. I got the beauty baby. These cats find the boxes. Obviously I always get boxes. They always have bubble wrap. The cats pull the bubble wrap out of the boxes and they'll put it in front of the bathroom doors. And it's like in the middle of the night, even poor Greg, they've gotten him too. One eye open, you're stumbling, next thing you're stepping on bubble wrap. Boom! 2 o'clock in the morning. They put it in front of all the doors. They're so funny. But they love chewing on bubble wrap. Come here, pumpkin. Hi. Hi. Are you getting beat up? Everybody's always beating up the beauty baby. This is the little one that everybody's always trying to mess with. I love you. I love your sissies too, but they're dummies. Look at that little face. Look at that beauty baby. You got the bubble wrap? Bubble wrap, kitty. They're so good. They never come up on the desk in front of me, in this chair, nothing. They don't fuck with the makeup, I'll give them that much. She's been fucking with my nail polish station. Here, go get it. Go get it. Go get it. There you go. They drag bubble wrap all over the house. It's the weirdest thing. And Shiloh loves the ones that are like the poofy air ones that you can just pop and recycle that are full of air. The cat loves to chew on those, and she'll be dragging that through the house. I go, I have the weirdest damn cats. Are the male people being lazy? I think they're just overwhelmed. He would be my neighbor. Yeah, she's just a little. And Indy Blue is her sister, and Indy has the short hair. I have 4 kitties too. 4 kitties and the dog, which I should probably go let him out. Oh my God. Yeah, it's fun. What did I start at 8? Holy shit, we're up to 11 o'clock almost. Well, yeah, I should probably go let the dog out. Since my husband's not here to do it. All right, well, that was fun. I like these live feeds. I love chatting with you ladies. Get to hear all my crazy ass fucking stories. Jobs I've never had is food industry. My mother was a waitress for years, and she always told me, not for you. She just knew I was a bitch because of I'm huffing this tray, and plenty of customers. I've heard all the horror stories of the back end with the chefs and the customers. She just knows I would take somebody's dinner and just launch it at them. Shows you wouldn't last a night being a waitress. I'm like, probably not. Because somebody be an asshole and they'd be wearing their whole meal. So that's one thing I've never done is waitressing. No problem with it. Hey, like I said, my mom did it for years. She did it in Vegas. Did it here, but now she's a CNA. But she still can't work. Because she's high risk being older and all that. But at least she finally got unemployment. Love you, cat. We're going to have to get together one of these days eventually, girly. Well, we don't have to scream across, a parking lot at each other. Like, it was weird not going to my girlfriend Erin's house. They're my mom's friends, but I've known them my whole life, too. That was like Christmas Eve thing. Go there. I know I'm going to shoot the shit with them, have a few cocktails. Greg's driving, so me and mom can get tanked if we want. Because, boy, her mother, Kathleen, whew, she can make a white Russian. Oh, my God, it was basically just vodka. But a couple of those tanked. So it was definitely weird this year to be home on Christmas Eve going, wow, we're not going anywhere. I'm not have to put clothes on. I'm down for living in PJs and sweats, though. It totally works for me. Yeah, this is a good one. 1998. I killed almost the whole thing. 3/4. And then if I wanted to, say I was making pasta or something tomorrow, I can always throw this in the sauce. I might finish it upstairs. No. And even wines, you gotta have specific glasses. Like red wine, you need big so you can swirl it. There's a reason there's a stem, because the heat of your hand heats up the wine. So that's why certain glasses have like the champagne. Because you're meant to hold it by the stem, not hold it. But even my mom, now this is where everybody has their own ways of like I would never put a bottle of red wine in the refrigerator. My mom likes her red wine cold. I like it at room temp. Well, down here temp, which is chilly. It's not chilled, but it's not room. Well, it's cold down here, so it's 50 something degrees. But I can't have it ice cold, like coming out of a refrigerator or putting ice cubes in it. Are they done stalking you, sweetheart? Yeah. Oh, there's your sister. I'll show you a blue. Come here, Andy. You a tired little baby? Are you tired? Yeah. Come on, come say hi. This is Beauty's sister. Ooh, I almost fell over. This is Indy Blue. Hi, Blue. What are you doing? She's got the yellow eyes, too. What are you doing? But she's a short hair, so it's so weird that they're sisters. Look up. No, you're like, Mommy, I don't want those bright lights. You sleepyhead. You're a little sleepyhead. Yeah, I'll let you down. But she's cute, too. But she's bigger than her sister. Not by much, but Beauty's definitely the tiniest. That's why I have Indie Beauty. Goes with the wall. Holy me. Oh, shit, wait a minute. We'll get together one of these days, Kat, definitely. Happy birthday, Teresa. And damn right you don't take off those PJs, not on your birthday. Hope it was a fabulous day. I am the farthest thing from Italian. I am half Polish, and then that's my dad's side. And then my mom, I'm English, Scottish, Irish. That's why I burn to a crisp if I go in the sun. Oh, my mom went to her dermatologist on the 24th. Like I said, she had skin cancer over here like 2 years ago. It wasn't the worst one, it was the second one down. So they cut it out. But to get that, so she wouldn't have a scar, this son of a bitch had to cut her face from here to here, like a big half moon. I almost shit when she came out with that bandage on. I was like, what did you do to my mother? But the way they did the plastic surgery to, after they got rid of that, it was so it wouldn't pucker. So I guess she was having a little dry spot above it in the same kind of area. This is the side of your face where the window would be. My mother's not a sun worshiper or any of that. This time he froze it off. He goes, nope, it's not like the bad ones. We don't have to cut it off. So he did it with that freezing stick. And I guess it's going to, pop off, but he's going to check her again in a couple months. But I was like, this woman's never been in a tanning bed. She's not in the sun. She's not a sun worshiper. That was me. Even though I get burned to a crisp. I've been, the island, all that. But Greg's Italian and French, so that's about as close as I get to an Italian. And no more sun for me. Those days are done. Yeah, the other two cats are tabbies, Kuka and Shyla. Kuka I could probably pick up down here. She's a little weird too. But Shyla, she's so weird. I can pick her up for like 2 seconds. But as soon as I go upstairs, she wants to sit on my chest and lay on me. Like, we're here, like face to face with you. But now I've got her walking on my back. Where I just go, actually I'll come when you call my name. So I'll be like, Shyla, come here, come lay on my back. And she'll walk up on your back and she almost gives you like a little kitty massage. And Greg's like, when the hell did you teach her that? I'm like, a couple weeks ago. So he'll lay down. I'll be like, come on, Shy, get on daddy. And she's big. She's a big fucking cat. And when she lays down, it's almost like a hot pack. It's like, oh, that's nice. All right, Shyla. But she's the weirdest cat. You go to pick her up, she freaks out. It's like, what do you think you're doing when you're sitting on us and we're hugging you? I don't know what her problem is. Even Greg's like, today I actually picked her up for a second. He's like, you picked up Shyla? I'm like, not for long. And Kuka, she's one, if she don't want to be picked up, she'll throw like a punch at you. She's crazy. So I have two sets of sisters. Oh shit, cat. Yeah, see, that fucking skin cancer, man, that is no joke. Whenever my mom, I was already, sunscreen and all that and skincare. But whenever my mother got skin cancer and they said it was the one step down, I was like, I am fucking doomed. I am fucking doomed. I was on the phone the next day going, dermatologist, I need a full body check. Went in and, I have dots and things where I'm like, that have been there a while where I'm like, well, what about like this one? Or, this over here. And they're like, no. I mean, they literally check every fucking inch of your body, man. They're literally going through your hair, like literally sectioning it off and checking your head, your fucking ear, everywhere. All down, everywhere. Just in case, because I'm like, So I've been slathering myself. I was already wearing sunscreen, but now I'm even more like, holy shit, pile it on. Even if we're home. Like it's just become a morning routine of wash your face, brush your teeth, and moisturize and sunscreen. Whether I plan on stepping outside or not, sunscreen goes on. That was like after I did that peel last night, I was like, yeah, I can actually have sun, so I'm going out to take some pictures, slathered down the face, the neck, and then I use the sprays for my arms and shit. I didn't even wear shorts this whole fucking year or last year. Gina like laughs at me going, you're the only fucking crazy bitch in the middle of summer. We're still with jeans on. I'm like, I don't want the fucking sun touching me. I gotta be like John McClane there with just total black with a big black hat going, haute couture, baby. You got it. But all the redness in my face, this is where I need a dermatologist, is from broken capillaries. Which you can see. See all this redness? All that little red? Those are broken blood vessels, technically. Little capillaries. So that's what I'm trying to usually with the foundation. And that's where if it got real bad and flared, I'd put on the green to conceal, to, color correct, and then go in with a foundation. But that's where my redness comes from. Is it's definitely fucking sun damage, without a doubt. I mean, I was in tanning beds for years. I almost bought one, for Christ's sakes. I was so sick of going, why am I paying for this crap? I don't just buy one of these things. Because I figured, I could put it in the heater room. Buy a stand-up one or, whatever. I'm so glad I didn't buy that. Knowing that the damage that it does. Because when we're in our 20s and 30s, all that, we're invincible. Oh, I got a sunburn. Big fucking deal. Yeah, put some aloe on it. You'll be all right. 30 years later, you end up with fucking skin cancer. And my mom, this didn't happen. She's literally in her 70s. She's probably 77, 78. And this is just now going on with her. I'm like, oh, Lord. Oh, boy. Oh, I know you're Italian, cat. Gotta wear that sunscreen. Definitely. I do like the First Aid Beauty sunscreen. Love Pharmacy. What the hell happened to John McClane? He's been in lockdown in England for a year or two. Come on. Why is he not making videos? He's killing me. I think I just start watching all my James Welsh, Robert Welsh, Soph Does Nails. What is she, just Soph now? But John McClane, what the hell is he doing? His voice, I think I've already watched every one of the man's videos. I've been on, binge back, a while ago. Going, holy shit. I mean, the guy's an amazing makeup artist, but his voice is just so fucking soothing. And he's been doing a couple little teasers on Instagram, Twitter, little stories where he's showing more where he does I know the guy redoes furniture and all that. But it's dude, just make some videos. Just read a book to us. Read the fucking dictionary to me at this point. I just need to hear his voice. Rosie, me and there's got to be a shitload of us. Go, where are you? Where is he? He's in damn England. He's there. Why is he making videos for us? I think I went live all week. It's what the fuck, I'm home. But plenty of days. Monday, get your C-SPAN out and watch the house go about this $2,000 they want to give us. Sunscreen I showed earlier. I have an Eve Lam that's SPF 50. I have the First Aid Beauty one that came in the Trend Mood box. Neutrogena, they make some damn good ones. And I also obviously make for the face. Yeah, I use ones that are made for the face, only on my face and neck. And then the sprays or lotions that are for the body. Because your skin is different from here to here. But I try to always do SPF 50 at least for the face. And that's why then I don't mind okay, I got SPF 50 on. And then, one of the foundations, even the e.l.f. has SPF 50 in it, which is fine. So to me, it's just another little added extra layer of protection. I wear sunglasses year round. If I step outside, I always have. I actually got an eye doctor to write me a thing once when I had real tinted windows on my one Camaro. They were kind of limo tint, a little too much for the average driver. And I got my eye doctor at the time to write me a thing that I have, eye thing, and I have to have the tinted windows. And sure as fuck, I got pulled over by a cop. I was like, no, I'm legal. I'm an eye doctor. Nope. I just heard the dog. He's gonna want to go out. Yeah, sunscreens. Definitely try to do a 30 or better on your face. And, your body can do whatever. And even, it's winter, so I'm always covered. But like I said, just going outside to take pictures. I'm shooting on a mirror 90% of the time, which is still reflecting light back. Or if I'm shooting on the snow, the white snow is reflecting it back. So just to step outside and take pictures for a few minutes, I'm covered in sunscreen. Today was brutally cold. Oh, I didn't get nearly the amount of pictures I wanted. My hands were to the point of I couldn't even open the palette. I'm like, I can't lift the fucking palette. It was like the BH Cosmetics. I'm like, I can't. My hands were getting frozen solid. I had to come in and turn on the fucking water. I'm like, oh my God, please dethaw my hands back to normal. It was brutal today, cold. But it was like 60 on Christmas. Climate change. All right, my loves. Oh my God, I'm at 3 hours. Nobody is going to rewatch this. If they are, they're fucking crazy. The Elf is really good. Definitely like their newer stuff. Digging it. That Retro Paradise palette's fabulous. No, Elf is really up their game. Those little 4-pan palettes, that made my favorites. And those little blush highlighter duos. We got a Harley too. Harleys with snowmobiles, which I haven't been on. I had a bad back, so I can't go snowmobiling anyway. Plus, it's too fucking cold. But I'll rock my damn Spirit hood going down my 200-foot driveway to get my mail. I was out there last week. I had the hood on, plus the coat. I go, Greg, make sure nobody shoots me as I'm walking down the driveway. I go look like a goddamn bear walking down there. And I'm laughing. He's standing in the window waving to me. Hey, babe. Asshole. All right, my loves. 3 hours. Yep, I'm losing my voice. Killed a bottle of wine, basically. I gotta let the damn dog out. Everyone, hope you had a fabulous weekend. We'll be back here on New Year's Eve drinking some champagne again. Fucked up. Isn't that fun? All right. I love you all. Thank you all for hanging with me. I appreciate it. I truly do. I love to give advice, take advice, any tips and tricks, but try not to go after Instagram, YouTube makeup shit. These people are piling way too much shit on their face. There's no need. Especially some of these women, I go, they already have beautiful skin. Why are they using full coverage foundation? What are they covering? That's why there's different tinted moisturizer or a light coverage. These girls, some of them are 20 years old. They got beautiful skin, and here they are putting on thick ass foundation, 40 pounds of concealer all over their face, 600 pounds of powder, going, less is more. And that probably makes me sound like an old bitch, but it's true. Love you, ladies. Be safe. Wear your mask. Stay home if you can. Don't touch anybody. Unless they're in your tight ass circle. I mean, Greg is seriously, besides getting my massages, which I haven't gotten now in a month, seriously, in the past year, Greg is the only person who has physically touched me with an actual bare hand. If I've gone to a doctor or a dentist, I've only been to one doctor and the dentist once, they were in full fucking gear. And right now it's out of control again. Plus it's mutating. That's the scariest part. And I don't want to lose anybody. And that's why I'm so protective of my mother, because I don't have my father around. And the family ends at me. So it's like, I want my mom around another 20 years. She goes, I don't want to live to 100. I'm like, too fucking bad. You got to live to 100. Well, I'm going to have a great night, Laura, because I got a fucking buzz going. I'm going to go take the dog outside, freeze my ass off out there for a few. Definitely clean your masks. Absolutely. I just use Dawn dish soap. Wash me, and I have all my travel mugs usually that I use for coffee. I just put it right over the travel mug to dry. I did drop one down here though. It must have fell out of my bag when I was running up. It has the loops, that go over the ear. I give the cats hair ties to play with. They thought it was like a toy. They fucking shredded the mask and the loops. I was like, oh shit, you little shitheads. Oh, I ain't get Greg's in Vermont, girl. I'm here. I'm all alone. Unless I'm touching myself. All right, my lovely ladies. Yeah, I'm gonna try to film tomorrow for you too. If I can get off. Hopefully I'm not hungover. Because I'm getting my shingles shot on Monday at noon. And I'm not gonna probably be able to move this arm for 4 or 5 days. It's gonna hurt like a bitch. That's why I figured I was gonna switch to the left arm. I go, but I drive with my left hand and I need to go to work on Tuesday. So I'm like, I guess I'll deal with the shingle shot on the same side as last time. Because even the last time at CVS, the girl goes, well, which arm do you want it in? It's kind of going to hurt. I go, and I wasn't expecting that. And I go, well, no, wait a minute. I got to go home and film. All right, well, I need to do swatches. So, okay, yeah, do it with my right arm because I can do the swatches here and I need to be able to lift my arm like this. And the girl's just looking at me like, what? I go, oh, sorry, I do YouTube. I said, I'm a beauty blogger person, whatever. She just started laughing. I was like, oh, okay. All right, loves. I will see you all definitely Christmas Eve. Could be before. You never know with me. I like to fuck with y'all and just keep you on edge. But I appreciate all your support. Everyone, please be safe. That's all I want. Everybody just be safe. 2021, yeah, it is what it is. We're just going to roll with it until they can get these vaccines down and everything. Unfortunately, it ain't going to be much different than this year. And yes, I'm a pessimistic bitch, but it's real. All right. Love you. See you all very soon. Mwah. I'll let you know about that mask and my face peels off, and we'll find out if my face peels off. So far, so good. So we'll find out. Sorry this is such a long one, but I love you ladies and I love chatting. See you.